second. And we are live. It's finally here, man.
We're here. We did it.
The first pay-per-view of the year. What's going on? It's the Art of Combat podcast, Woodward Sports MMA, and it's a big one.
Conor McGregor, the return of Conor McGregor.
Yes.
Come on.
It doesn't get much better than
This is how you know, like, it's a huge card. When, you know, casuals start crawling out of the woodwork. Hey, can I come watch the Conor fight with you guys?
Yep.
They won't be here next month, though, for the other cards.
No,
but Conor's in town.
Yeah. And when it's a McGregor card, it's crazy, and that's why we are sponsored by Proper 12 Irish Whiskey. Big shout out to Conor and the crew for making it happen. We're also sponsored by my favorite energy drink, Monster Energy, and we are super excited. Listen, the first thing I want you to do, if you are watching this right now, I need you to share this. This isn't some like pyramid scheme like, hey, if you share it and tag 3 friends, we'll give you $5, but then you $5. No, we're going to hook you up with this Proper 12 sign. We're literally going to hook you up. Stick can put the camera on it.
It's a super nice sign.
It is an awesome sign. It is a rare 1 of 500 LED sign. And if you want it, you just have to share this video, you have to tag 3 friends, and you have to like this post. That's it.
Easy.
Once McGregor walks out, once the Notorious walks out, we will be announcing a winner, and I'm literally going to go through, scroll, pick someone, and you're going to win that sign.
I love that sign. I want to take it home.
Yeah, talk to the people about how important a Conor McGregor card is while I share this to all the social medias.
First of all, it's going to be the highest selling pay-per-view of the year, unless he fights again, which he's going to be competing with himself.
We're going to talk about that,
I mean, that's just what it is.
Yeah.
He took the sport to another level as far as, you know, fan base. Like, we've just got all kind of casual fans and people from all walks of life want to see Conor. Like my cousin, he doesn't watch fights. He's not here now, but he's gonna come. He wanted to come watch the Conor fight, and he doesn't care about fights. But, you know, he just brought our sport to another level.
I think that when you think of superstars in the MMA world, you obviously think of Ronda Rousey, you think of Brock Lesnar, you think of John Jones. You can even put Amanda Nunes in the conversation, but no one trumps Conor McGregor. I mean, when you think about fighters that have made an impact, not in just UFC terms, but in MMA, I would almost say his influence is as big as Tyson's back in his prime.
Huge, and not just that, he has an entire country behind his back.
Yeah.
The entire country of Ireland, and you could say Europe too, but I mean, it's huge. I mean, Conor McGregor's fighting, you're checking it out.
Yeah.
You're here for it.
Yeah. So if you haven't yet, share this, spread the word. Ace, what fight are you looking forward to the most? Obviously, excluding McGregor.
I'm not going to be a casual and say the Conor, because of course we're all here for that.
Yeah.
But I'm very interested in the co-main event. Dan Hooker versus Michael Chandler. It's Michael Chandler's UFC debut. So I'm really interested in seeing how he performs against, you know, a top-level lightweight in the UFC. I think he'll do okay. Am I allowed to give my picks here?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know. I actually have Hooker winning, though. I believe Hooker is long, rangy. He has really good takedown defense, which that's like Chandler's thing, right? Although he is a power puncher, I believe he's going to try to take him down, and that's going to be a problem. Another issue is, if you do get him down, it's hard keeping Dan Hooker down.
Yeah.
And he's been through wars. Do you really think Chandler hits harder than Poirier?
I think that when it comes down to it, when it comes down to it, I think that Hooker has a chance into rounds 1 and 2. If it gets to 3, it's going to be a problem for Hooker. I think obviously, yes, when he faced Poirier,
It's only a 3-round fight, though, too.
Right. When he faced Poirier, it was proof that he could go 5 rounds, but when you rewatch that fight, rounds 4 and 5, he was done. He was done.
Right.
I think with Chandler...
Same with Edson Barboza. Remember that fight?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, that was crazy.
I mean, I think with Chandler has gone through those 5-round fights. Sure, he hasn't won them all. You know, he hasn't... You know, he's the 3-time Bellator champ, and it's because he lost his title a couple times.
Right.
But I think this fight here, there's obviously a reach advantage for Hooker. There's a lot at stake with this fight because the winner could potentially face the winner of McGregor and Poirier. But regardless, I think of this as like a mini lightweight tournament.
I like it.
Yeah.
You know, and then throw in Charles Oliveira and Gaethje. They're still up there.
Yeah.
Along with the main and co-main tonight, it is like a mini tournament. I love it. Besides that, Amanda Ribas is kicking off the pay-per-view card against Mariana Rodriguez. You also got, let me see here, Jessica Ai. One thing about Jessica Ai is she's from Ohio, so I already know our buddy Stick on producer cam is not going to like her. But Joanne Calderwood, the girl she's fighting, her nickname is JoJo, and that's Stick's nickname for his cat. So there, Stick, you coming here? I wanted you to get in on this because this is the second fight as soon as the pay-per-view kicks off.
Yeah, you know this stuff makes me feel weird, man.
No, I know. This is not your thing. So
No,
Jessica Ai is from Ohio. That's one thing you hate.
Okay.
And then on top of that, Joanne Calderwood, her nickname is JoJo. So that's your cat's nickname.
So she's fighting a JoJo?
Yeah.
Then I'm rooting for a JoJo, especially if she's from Ohio.
Exactly.
But yeah, I'm here. I'm looking forward to the Conor McGregor fight.
Oh, man.
I'm one of those people that you say, the fringe fans.
The
who just show,
casuals.
yeah, that's fine. I'm a casual fan, and there's nothing wrong with
Do you
that.
have a prediction for that?
For the Conor McGregor fight?
Yeah, as far as, I know you want him winning, but do you have it, how do you see him winning?
I tweeted out earlier, and I now that we can gamble in Michigan, and shout out to my bookie,
Yes.
I put money on Conor with a knockout in round 2.
Okay, because that's actually where I have him within the first 2 rounds.
Do you?
Yep.
Okay. Because I
Whether
was
it's knockout
talking
or TKO, yeah.
I don't want to blow Art's prediction too fast, but Art was saying that if it goes longer, then it's going to work against Conor. If it's a short fight, Conor's probably going to win.
He sometimes will gas out. We've seen that, but the truth is, I don't know how much I believe into that because the 2 times I've seen him gas out were against Nate Diaz. He went up to 170 when he was coming from 145 to 170.
Right.
So that was a huge weight jump for him. And then the other one was the Khabib. I don't know if I would count the Khabib fight. That's a whole other. He's a whole other category. The Chad Mendes fight a little bit. He was starting to gas out, but he has like 20 other fights. Like he was perfectly fine.
Right.
But he does starch people usually in the first couple of rounds.
Listen, if you're fighting Conor McGregor, listen, this is my guy. Like I was telling people, this is our generation's Mike Tyson.
He is.
Like when he steps in a ring, there's electricity, there's craziness, like the hype behind him. He just doesn't have stupid ass Don King promoting him.
Oh my God. He's got Dana White.
Yeah, Dana
White's a savage though. I like Dana White.
Dana White is savage, but he seems to take care of his guys at least. Like Don King just took
he was just
everything from his people.
Jerking him.
So yeah, I'm interested in this first fight. Who you got in this first fight?
It is who's kicking it off? It's actually Mariana. See, here's what I was saying. I was telling Art this earlier. So Amanda Ribas. So what they'll do is, for some of their newer fighters they really like and they see potential in, they'll throw them on a Conor card because there's more viewers.
Hell yeah, there is.
And that's what I see with Amanda Ribas. She's very attractive. You're gonna see this.
Okay.
And the UFC likes that. It's marketable. But she's a good fighter too. So you can't just be attractive and not win. So
right.
I think.
They want that combo, though.
Yeah, so she's good looking. She's got an amazing personality. She could fight. Talking about Amanda Ribas, Art. And then on top of that, they're just showcasing her on a Conor card.
Can we give a shout out to Proper 12 for these hoodies for your 5th?
I think they're amazing.
Yeah, we got like
Cool
200 of them to give away. So not only are we giving away that Proper 12 glow sign over there, that bar sign, but let's just give away a ton of these. Anybody who shares this, who likes it, you'll be qualified. And make sure you tag a friend because when these fights get going, this place is going to be packed. We already got a couple people in the building. Art, you ready to commentate your first fight, man? All right, let's get in here, man.
Love it.
I'm always worried with Stick because Stick has.
We are live, right?
Yeah, we're live. No, we're
share.
good. Yeah, we're good. I'm always worried with Stick because Stick does this thing to where he'll grab your wrist when you walk by him, and it automatically triggers my 3 weeks of training at Allegiance. You know, I tell you what, if you are into any training, whether it's judo, kickboxing, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, make sure that you check out Allegiance Gym and Sterling Heights. But with this fight kicking off the first one, you guys were just talking about Amanda Ribas. I think they're setting her up for success.
Yeah,
obviously,
that's exactly what they're doing.
You know, the women's divisions are really, really light when it comes to not only talent that you know and love, and you like, oh, I've heard of this person and this person and this person, but fighters that have good records. And with this fight here, they both only have one loss.
Right.
One loss. And I mean, it's crazy when you look at that because in the women's divisions, it's usually like Holly Holm. She'll main event a card, and her record is horrendous. Like, just to be, I'm not trying to be a dick.
They're riding that Ronda Rousey knockout till the wheels fall
Oh
off.
my God, like you wouldn't believe. And that's what's crazy about it is that when you look at Amanda Ribas, she's 10-1, 4 subs, 3 KOs. Which is good for any woman fighter. And I'm not saying that WMMA isn't entertaining. Like, that's bullshit. If go watch
I love some of the women's fights.
Go watch the Wei Li and JJ fight.
That was fight of the year.
Yeah. I mean, there's fights that are entertaining. The problem is that Dana is finally deciding to focus on these divisions, whether it's strawweight or, basically the Amanda Nunes divisions, putting talent in there. I mean, you did that with lightweight. You did that with welterweight. Look at the success that happened. Now it's time to focus on the women, and I think that's why they put Amanda Ribas and Rodriguez to kick off.
It's a little showcase, and to kick off a Conor pay-per-view too.
Yeah,
like that's the first fight.
Yeah,
I mean, all eyes are going to be on this right now, on this fight.
Yeah, it's crazy, and I mean when they're showing right now the face-off between Dustin and Conor, and we're going to talk about Dustin and Conor until your ears bleed because that's literally what this whole entire pay-per-view was built around.
Exactly.
Let's be honest, like. Sure, you've got Chandler and Hooker. You've got Jessica I, which I hate to say it. I don't even know why she's on the pay-per-view. Like, I love Jessica I, but I hate her at the same time because it's like it's so cringy.
What don't you like about her?
She's
I'm just curious.
Cringy, bro. She's so cringy. Like it's like the. I worked my ass off to get to where I'm at now, and then she gets head kicked by.
I was gonna say that's exactly. She asked for that, right?
Know.
She wanted that title fight, and then she got head kicked to the moon.
And I was just like, okay, there's a reset, and then she comes back. She's like, I'm always the underdog. Root for me, and then she loses again. Like it's like I understand why you would want to be on a Conor McGregor pay-per-view. I mean, you're going to get eyes on you that you're not going to get for the rest of the year. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Like when you look at what Conor did to Cowboy, that pay-per-view was the best-selling pay-per-view, but I guarantee you no one else can really talk about any of the other fights on that pay-per-view if you're a Conor, diehard fan.
Sure.
You come to watch Conor.
And that's it.
I'm so glad that I have this spot here at Woodward Sports because I'll tell you my absolute worst nightmare is going to a bro bar and watching UFC fights.
Right.
It's horrifying because you'll have guys in the background that'll say, "Oh, if that was me, I would have ducked that arm and I would just punch." No, you wouldn't.
Or they start talking about do this, do that.
Yeah, like they can't hear you, bro.
Got 3 coaches in the corner telling them what they should be doing.
But having the outlet here at Woodward Sports, it's amazing, and that's why if you're watching this, if you're sitting in here, Sapo and the crew, make sure that you share this, spread the word, share, tag 3 friends, like this video, because we are going to be giving away that Proper 12 neon when McGregor walks to the octagon, which is pretty awesome.
Can't wait. Cannot wait.
Yeah. Stick gave his prediction. I was in the middle of something. What was it?
I'm not surprised by the prediction. Conor McGregor by KO in the 2nd round.
So I will say with that I will say that is a great prediction, and I'll tell you why. Dustin Poirier. It's been 6 years since the first matchup. Before Dustin Poirier, beat Holloway, beat Eddie Alvarez, beat Justin Gaethje, went through the line of lightweights and even fought in featherweight. He got dominated by Conor, and it sucked. So did Dennis Seaver, so did Diago Brand. The list goes on. But I think what people are underestimating is the amount of work that Poirier has spent after that the past 6 years in the rankings for the lightweights.
Yeah, he's always top 5.
He's always top 5. He hasn't dropped at all. He hasn't gone down to 13 and then up to. He's always been consistent. Saying McGregor getting a 2nd round KO, I like that because it gives a little bit more respect to Dustin Poirier, which I think people are really, really overshadowing. I mean, they're looking at it like, oh, Conor's going to come in and he's going to go
dust him.
Yeah, he's going to go, and Dustin Poirier is just going to collapse. Like, no, that's not how it works.
You probably remember this early on. Early on when the fight first got announced, I actually had Poirier winning, but because I didn't know what Conor was going to show up. If it was the same Conor that showed up for Khabib, I was like, yeah, Poirier can beat that Conor.
Yeah.
But since watching a lot of footage on him training and his interviews, he's focused now, and I just see him winning, man.
I'm reading some of the comments. There's a lot of comments about D-Mac. Listen, I'll tell you what. If D-Mac shows up, I will let him choke me out if Conor McGregor wins, okay? We'll make that bet right now. If Conor McGregor defeats Dustin Poirier at the end of the stream, if Darren McCarty shows up, I will stand here and let him choke me out.
Oh, God.
I don't think he's going to show, so I have nothing to worry about. Let's be honest. Let's read some more comments. Brandon says we need Woodward a gaming merch stat. We'll work on that, Brandon. Right now we're talking about the fight. The most possibly, it's crazy how the UFC does this too, because they kick off the year with Conor, and I don't know. I think the first year when they did it last year with Cowboy Cerrone, I think it was on purpose. I think this time around they're like, oh, it's definitely on purpose. Like we want that big jump start into the UFC 2021 season when it comes to pay-per-views.
It's momentum.
Yeah.
Because guess what? February you got another title fight with Usman, which is an amazing fight.
Yeah.
And Burns. Just announced, I just saw it. Stipe Francis, March 27th. Oh my! That I know it's one of our topics later. Like, that's one of the fights I cannot wait to watch.
Yeah, I tell you what, that to me. And before this card starts, we're going to talk about a number of things, including why John Jones does not deserve anything in heavyweight above top 5. I'm just going to say it. He doesn't at all. Fight Stick before you fight anyone in the top 5 heavyweights.
Take a fight and then...
There is no reason as to why Jones should come in and get a title shot in the heavyweight division.
But he's not going to skip Francis, though. But I think he's going to get the winner, man, from the sounds of it.
Right. I think... Listen, I think when it comes down to it, and we're going to talk about Jones later on in the show as well, you've got to work your way up in the division. You really do. Like,
yeah, but he dominated the light heavyweight division for so long, and he's just been the champ there for such a long time. Yeah. I just think it's like the UFC's like, man, here you go.
Listen, I'll tell you this right now. If you're planning on betting, visit MyBookie. Make sure that you do that. Use the promo code Woodward. You can get 50% match on your first deposit. So if you put in $1,000, MyBookie's going to give you $500. That is a total of
$1,500.
That's why he's the man. Not only is he, GQ looking, but he's smart too. Look at him, Jesus. But yeah.
Basic math only.
Basic math only. But make sure MyBookie, put in the promo code Woodward. If you are signing up your first deposit, they will match it 50%. They're talking about the Amanda Ribas fight, so let's get into it right now. Marina Rodriguez versus Amanda Ribas. In my opinion, a great fight to kick off the UFC 257 card. It definitely proves what I've been talking about for weeks and weeks and weeks. I've been pleading with Dana, and I mean, maybe he heard my wishes. I can only dream. Show some attention to the women's side of MMA. Let's start filling that void that has been, hey, another Holly Holm, another, Amanda Nunes. Let's start focusing on this, and they did that with
on
this
the
fight.
rising contenders. And Ribas, I mean, she's a good contender, up and comer. Like I was telling Stick, I don't know. She has an amazing personality, and I know that doesn't mean shit to normal people, but believe it or not, like that translates to fans.
It is such a part of fighting because listen, you could have the best hands ever, but when it comes to hey, how great are you? They're gonna say, man, not only is he great or not only is she great, but they talk that shit, and I love it. And Amanda Ribas, she's not afraid to get in there and swing. I mean, when you look at it, she's got 4 subs, 3 KOs. She's 10-1.
The highlight reel right here.
I mean, what she did to Paige Van Zant, I was like, yes, get her the fuck out of the UFC, bro. Like, honestly, listen, a beautiful face only gets you so far. And if you don't believe that, watch WMMA because it's the truth. Like, Paige Van Zant, sure, she's hot. Sure, I do enjoy looking at her Instagram. But let's be honest, she sucks at fucking MMA. Like, she just does. And Dana... It was so into bringing her and making her the spotlight almost as like a Ronda 2.0 in some weird way. And it failed thanks to Amanda Ribas.
Yeah, I get it. First of all, Ronda could fight, though. Ronda was a much better fighter.
Oh, yeah. And I think, speaking of Paige Van Zant, Amanda Ribas submitted her in the first round and sent her to Bare Knuckle Fight Club. Like, I mean, let's be honest, like... I don't think she's going to do very well there. Dude, she doesn't have hands. Like, Paige Van Zant is not known as, like, this premier striker. Like, what are you doing going to bare knuckle where there are no gloves? Like, you don't have that little bit of protection like you would with UFC gloves. It makes no sense.
Her face is going to get shredded.
Yeah, it's nuts. you know, as somebody said, no stream. Listen, we do not want Uncle Dana cracking down on us. If you want to see our beautiful faces talk about the fights, we will gladly do that.
He's got a hard-on for these streamers.
He's going to get them.
Yeah.
Listen, right now we're starting the first card, or the first fight of the card. Super excited, and make sure that if you're watching this right now, I see a bunch of people watching right now, make sure that you share this. Tag 3 friends and like this. Right once McGregor comes out, as he's walking out, we're going to announce the winner.
We're giving away the hoodies, too.
Yeah. So, and I mean, that sign. That's a beautiful sign. I mean, there's a beautiful man sitting next to the sign, but the sign's beautiful. I mean, it makes your face glow, Chris. It's a beautiful thing. I don't even realize that he was on camera. You are now,
You actually
buddy.
are on camera.
He's modeling. He's the Vanna White of Woodward Sports.
Right.
Now I'm going to get put in chokehold. Not looking forward to that. But as Amanda Ribas comes out, obviously Brazil and native, and
trains in Florida, though.
Yeah, trains in Florida. What I like about Ribas is she can do the KOs, she can do the subs. Her record proves that. Have you given your prediction on this?
I didn't give a prediction on this. I only did one for the co-main and main.
Let's just do like a random aces prediction. Do you see this fight going through rounds?
It can go to decision. Here's the thing. I just think it's just the UFC putting a nice little highlight reel, you know, setting her up for success.
So
Amanda
you're saying
Ribas.
second round?
I think Amanda Ribas wins for sure.
You're saying second round sub for Amanda Ribas?
Sure.
That's what I'll go with. I'm fairly confident.
Add it to the highlight reel.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at Rodriguez, she is 12-1-2 with 2 draws. She's got 5 subs and 1 KO, but I think Amanda Ribas gets her down to the ground.
What I like about Ribas is she goes for it. She's very aggressive.
Yeah, she is. Could you see Amanda Ribas and Mackenzie Dern? Are they in the same? I think they're.
No, this is strawweight, isn't it?
Yeah, Mackenzie Dern's a little thicker.
She's a little thick.
Yeah.
I think she's bantamweight. I believe. No, actually, no. You know what? She might be strawweight.
She might be.
She used to struggle with it, but I think she is strawweight.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that I know that she had the baby, and didn't she move up
for a little bit?
Yeah,
but she's I'm gonna pull up the UFC rankings period and just I'll have it. But I believe she's strawweight now, though.
Tyler just asked, has the fight started yet? Marina Rodriguez is walking out to the octagon right now. Jason said, I'm just here for the proper 12 sign. Well, it's lucky you showed up. I was going to ask for a Monster Energy drink, but I realized that we have 5,000 of them around here. So I'm literally just going to grab one in a second and chug one. But listen, speaking of Proper 12, we are blessed to have them as a sponsor for the Woodward Sports UFC 257 watch party. If you want that Proper 12 sign, Jason, you got to share it, tag 3 of your friends, and you could win. Oh, and you got to like this too. So
Mackenzie Dern is ranked number 11 in the UFC strawweight division. So this is her division.
Man.
But she did go up to 125 for a little stint.
I would love to see that fight because Mackenzie Dern is 10-1.
Yeah, and she's got her weight under control now.
Warm energy drinks sound great. I'm going to tell you, Steven, listen, they're not that warm because it's kind of, why do you think I'm wearing a hoodie? It's a little chilly in here. We did you a favor by turning the heat off so we could freeze so you don't have to hear the fans. So they're actually not too warm, so. You know, jealousy doesn't look good on you, Steven. I mean, come on, listen. But let me hold some Monster. Brandon says, I got you, bro. We got a case. Just come on up. We'll throw you the case. So as Rodriguez comes out, 4th highest striking accuracy among active strawweights, which is pretty impressive. What I like about this fight is it's Muay Thai versus Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Rodriguez is a Muay Thai specialist. She's a former champion. And she is not a former, but she was awarded the Dana White's Contender Series contract as well.
But look, that's what I like.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, what is it in baseball where they have those little minor leagues or whatever?
Go ahead, the AAA?
No, the farm whatever system. Yeah, so I know it was something like that. Well, this is the UFC like farm system. Dana White's Contender Series.
Stick looked like a disappointed dad. He's like, the farm system, bro? Yeah, that's what it's called.
I knew it had something to do with a farm, you know? But anyways. Dana White's Contender Series is like the ultimate farm system for the UFC. It really is. You know?
It really is. And it's forcing the veterans of the sport to step their game up because you could be out, you know?
Kevin Holland, man.
So somebody said, my guy by the sign isn't wearing a jacket. Can't be too cold. Listen, Chris is a different breed of human, okay? Seriously, he doesn't need a jacket.
Flex for him, Chris.
Flex for him, Chris.
Flex on him.
Come on. Oh, he's like, I can't. He's being modest right now. Come on.
Can we acknowledge Bruce Buffer's suit jacket again.
Beautiful.
It's amazing.
He, I think that I'm gonna say this. He has better fashion sense than Conor McGregor.
He might have.
He really
got
does.
it
When it
from
comes
him.
to the suit game, you can't touch Bruce Buffer's suit
Untouchable.
game. Untouchable.
And he only wears that. He's going to drop it after this one time.
Someone's at Broadwell's right now and they want the light. Aaron, listen, I hope that you and all of your friends are sharing the stream. Big shout out to Mike Broadwell for, helping us out with the MMA community here at Woodward Sports. And big shout out to Proper 12, Monster Energy. Again, if you want that sign, I'm going to say it a million times. You got to share it. I see 29 people on here. Those 29 people need to share. Getting into this fight right here, I'm still going to go with a second round sub from Amanda Ribas. If you want to get your quick bet in, you better do it now, like right now. Make sure that you go to MyBookie, promo code Woodward, 50% match on your first deposit.
Now, she's nasty on the ground. So
she's nasty.
And she goes for it.
Like, these are two women that make the strawweight division look great. 12-1-2 for Rodriguez. She is a 250 underdog, which I think that's appropriate.
It's expected.
Yeah. Do you see? I can't see an upset happening. I really can't. I think Amanda Ribas is just on that projection.
Adam was asking for upsets. I mean, but this could be one if it happened, but I just don't see it happening.
Yeah. I think that when it comes down to it, this is going to be a fight that's really going to help continue to put the women's strawweight division on the map. And, of course, Herb Dean, the legend, is the referee kicking off round one.
We need Yamasaki back for this fight.
God, how dare you?
If they die, they die.
Yeah, bring back Mazzagatti, too. The worst refs ever.
Serious. Terrible.
All right, here we go. Kicking off the pay-per-view.
Love
Let's
it.
go.
UFC 257. Here we go.
Yep. All right, and it looks like they're doing the 25-foot cage. It looks a little bit smaller instead of
It is. The ones in the apexes, actually, it's a 30-foot, I think. Isn't it 30
Is this
foot?
one a 30
Yeah.
foot? It looks
So this is the
small.
bigger one.
Yeah.
You're saying this is smaller?
This looks smaller.
Does
yeah.
it? Okay, that would be the 25-footer.
Ooh, yeah, Amanda Ribas getting some good
Like I
shots
said,
in early.
She's aggressive.
Yeah. I like her feints, too. She does a lot of feints.
Well, she trains with Amanda Nunes.
Yeah. She's swinging, throwing those hooks. Rodriguez already got a little bit of damage on the nose. Yeah, Amanda Ribas just has that pressure that not many women can compete with.
Well, she's got her on her back foot. Look.
Yeah.
Just pressing. That stuff counts with these judges.
Octagon control, man. Yeah, Rodriguez really needs to have Amanda show some respect. And she's trying. I mean, she's throwing hooks. She's trying to get that clinch shot. But you do not want to clinch up with Amanda Ribas.
Right.
That would be a terrible decision.
Now, we're talking about Ribas a lot, but this is a good opportunity for Rodriguez, too.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah. I mean, and her last loss was to Carla Esparza.
No
So
shame
it's
in that.
like you're losing
She's
to...
built like a tank.
Right.
So, look.
Yeah.
She's like a little tank.
Someone said close up on Art's glasses so we can see the reflection for the fight. I'll give it to you, Steven. That was smart.
Dana will come after you for that, too.
Yeah, Amanda with the first takedown, and this is where it gets ugly.
Yeah.
I mean, this is where it's Muay Thai versus Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I think really Rodriguez's best chances is to scoot yourself to the cage and get up as fast as possible.
What would you do if you were Rodriguez right now? You've taken a few jiu-jitsu classes,
I've
right?
taken 3, bro.
Like, I'm no expert. I'm just curious.
We might as well switch and get a real man on the mic. Bring Chris up here. I took 3 and I was
That
crying.
actually is interesting. Like, what would you do? I mean, obviously, I don't know what to do here.
Yeah, Chris, get up to the mic. What would you do in this
right here?
situation?
She's got to get to her feet or she's going to die down there.
There's a mic there, isn't there?
Yeah. Here, scoot over right to this mic, Chris, right here.
There's a mic right there.
Yeah. So when obviously right here you've got Ribas who's looking to possibly get like a mini crucifix or at least get that arm trapped with that knee. If you're Rodriguez, what do you do, Chris?
You got to stand up at base and get to your feet immediately.
She's in a tough spot, though.
Yeah, I mean, in this situation, would you want to get as close to the cage as possible to sort of roll your way up, or what?
Yeah,
do you press on the knees?
Right there, she's not going to be able to do much against a little can opener there.
Yeah, look at that neck control.
It actually hurts. Kind of like a neck crank.
Yeah. Man, Ribas is
See,
just
I told
a
you,
beast, man.
this like I said,
She's just a beast.
Ribas is a beast, and this is just a good opportunity to display her talents.
Yeah,
because
I
a
mean,
lot of eyeballs on her right now.
when you're talking about guard too, she's in a position right now to where she can't, obviously get up or top mount all the way because the legs are locked from Rodriguez. But you can see there's not much weight holding those legs together. Like you're not crossing under your knee to try and get that actual lock. You're just crossing your feet. So that's why Ribas is able to just posture up and do damage.
Right.
Yeah, this is kind of going as expected, though. I mean,
definitely Ribas round.
Yeah, with 1:31 left, I think Ribas has had at least 2.5 minutes of ground time as it is.
Plus had her on her back.
If I'm Rodriguez, I'm trying to get to I'm scooting. Why aren't you scooting? I understand she's got you in this weird neck holding, but scoot, move. You're getting fucked up right now. I'd like the UFC people. I know that they can't hear us. It'd be great if they could, but I'd like to see how many shots have been landed by Ribas so far in this round because it's got to be.
They'll usually have a little ticker over there at the end of the round.
All right, Maz is on here. Get on board. Dustin Poirier to win by KO. Max bet $50. $750 is the underdog there.
That's a bold prediction right there.
That is a bold prediction. Now, I will say this, Maz. If it was KO, TKO, or sub, that might be something I was interested in. I think a KO from Dustin.
No, if he wins, it's going to be by decision. That's how I see him winning.
If he does get a KO, it's going to happen in rounds 4 or 5. It's not going to happen at the beginning of the fight. If it happens at the beginning of the fight, we have an absolute new superstar. That would be insane. Right. Conor's got a chin. He's proved that with Nate Diaz. He proved that with Habib. But you also saw in the Habib fight in rounds 4, gets a little dusty. Amanda Ribas closing out this first round, the number 10 straw weight with 6 seconds left. Top position, but Rodriguez is throwing bombs from the bottom. Look at her go.
It's almost like too little too late.
Would you say a 10-9 round or 10-8 for Ribas?
Probably a 9.
9?
I think so.
Yeah.
If she would have done a little more damage, maybe 10-8, but I think it was 10-9.
Yeah. Calm and composed. I like it. Somebody's saying, save me a case of the pink monster.
We've got cases.
Yeah. So obviously going into the second round, if you're Rodriguez, you want to keep this on the feet as much as possible. Otherwise, it's going to be more the same. I said second round submission from Ribas, but now that I'm seeing the first round, I would almost say a second round finish from Ribas from ground strikes. If you're Rodriguez, you're staying on the outside. You're trying to backpedal so you don't get taken down. It's going to be a rough 10 minutes for Rodriguez unless she changes her game plan a little bit.
You're right. Now from the overhead view, that looks like the smaller cage.
I know. It looks like the 25-foot cage. And it could be the TV, too.
That too.
It could be that. But, my thing is, what's up, Nick? Thanks for joining the stream. Make sure that you share this, tag 3 friends. Your chance to win that Proper 12 sign. Going into round 2 right here. And see, Ribas is still pushing Rodriguez back. If Rodriguez is smart, she wants to throw a shot that's going to make Ribas respect her a little bit.
Exactly.
But, every single time they get close, Ribas is either throwing an uppercut, she's throwing a hook. She just did it right there. Get close into the guard, throw that uppercut, you're going to make Rodriguez back up a little bit. Oh, my God! Amanda Ribas got rocked! What? No! Rodriguez is... Oh, my gosh. Is the fight over?
No, he didn't stop it.
What happened?
I didn't see him stop it.
What is going on?
He did not stop it.
What is going on? Rodriguez could have finished the fight, but she just gets up and walks away.
I'll be honest, I'm kind of glad he didn't stop it.
Gave Ribas a chance to stand up. Oh, wow, a straight elbow to the face. Now Ribas is backing up. Wow.
That's it.
Round 2 victory from Rodriguez. A huge 250 underdog. Wow. That was crazy. Wow.
You just said second round finish for Ribas.
Yeah.
We jinxed that one, huh?
That was very unexpected.
But it was that one hook.
One hook. And I would have, you said 10-9 for the first round. I was saying 10-8 for Ribas. It was a pretty dominant round. I did not expect Rodriguez to come so strong.
She didn't expect that.
No.
Look at her.
And that was such a weird stoppage. Herb's like, No, keep fighting.
Well, I noticed. They'll do this. He didn't do that.
Yeah. So Brandon says, wow, are they fighting in different size cages for all the fights? It's either the 25-foot or the 30-foot. Wow. I mean, let's look at the replay here.
Bam,
so it was
right
a straight
on the chin.
It was a straight from Rodriguez. Gets her again on the chin. That almost looked like a back of the head shot, but I mean, a couple side shots here on top. Does it again, kind of takes a break and says, hey.
He kind of did the little shuffle with the feet. Maybe that's why she thought that, but he didn't stop it.
Wow. And then Rodriguez is like, wait, are we done? Oh, we're not? Oh, here's another one.
And just finished it.
And then jaw, boom, elbow shot to the jaw. Herb should have stopped it right there. He should have stopped it. That was 2 unnecessary shots, honestly.
Yeah, she wasn't.
Wow. You know what?
She was wobbly.
Rodriguez is wow, she's a problem. I was not expecting that.
Me neither.
250 underdog. Hopefully you got some MyBookie bets in there for her.
Look at that. The underdog to kick off the pay-per-view with the underdog win.
It's going to be a good night. Oh, I'm so excited. That's a great way to start the pay-per-view.
Can you imagine if Dustin Poirier does that to Conor? Oh, my God.
Anything could happen, man. Anything could happen. I mean, if Conor does it to Dustin, Dustin does it to Conor regardless, I'm going to be losing my shit.
Yeah.
Like that was... And you know what? I give real commentators so many props because it's like when something like that happens, I can't fucking think straight. Like I can't form words. I'm like, like
That's
was
why
nuts.
Those memes always come out of Joe Rogan and DC and those guys.
Did not expect that from Rodriguez at all. I thought maybe if she was going to win a decision victory.
I'm going to look at the strawweight rankings and where this should land her and what kind of fights.
I know Mackenzie Dern has a fight coming up, but I mean, come on. Why wouldn't you set her up with Rodriguez bout?
Rodriguez
would be a good one.
There we go.
Wow, that was whew. All right, so yeah, Nick, I'm surprised too. I'm really surprised too that Herb didn't stop that. There was at least 2 to 3 unnecessary strikes.
So you thought he should have stopped it in the first flurry?
Yeah, I mean, even when Reba stood up, she was Bambi.
Wobbly, yeah,
but that extra jab, it should have been done. Those last 2 shots were unnecessary. But what do I know? Herb's the legend.
But you don't always see that with strawweights. You do see that with Nunes, obviously, but with strawweights,
I know.
One hit, watch.
I mean, it's that straight, right on the jaw. I mean, you couldn't have pinpointed
even stand.
it. Yep. And then right here, that was the back of the head shot, but she was out on her feet right there.
She started walking away like she won.
Yeah, she's on.
Watch she catches her right.
And Herb's like, I didn't say stop, go. Boom. It could have been done right there. I mean, boom. Look at that shot.
Oh, man, that was unnecessary at that point.
Yeah, there was 2 shots that were unnecessary. I mean, it wasn't what was the Michael Bisping, Dan Henderson, where it was the bomb that dropped? Like, that was unnecessary. But, I mean, see, here's where we get into a problem. And I'm not trying to be that guy to where only Americans can be stars. I'm not saying that at all. There's a translator involved.
Of course.
When you have translators involved, it's very hard to trash talk. It's very hard to have that, like, I want this fight next because it goes through a translator, then it goes to you. Like,
exactly.
You look at
the magic of the moment.
You look at Anderson Silva. You even look at Jose Aldo a little bit. They learned English as they went through. Now, I'm not saying, like, if you want to be a superstar, you have to learn the American way. I'm not saying that, but your star power, you look at Conor, you look at Habib. Like, Habib learned English.
Exactly.
You know? Like, if you want that extra build, you gotta speak the Americans' talk.
The America.
Yeah. All right, so we got a little bit of time here to tell you that if, again, you want this sign, the neon sign that is sitting next to our very own Vanna White, known as Chris from Allegiance, all you got to do is like, share, tag 3 friends. That's it. It's as easy as that. Coming up when McGregor is walking out, I'm going to go through, I'm going to scroll, I'm going to pick a winner, and you could be getting that rare.
And it's a limited edition, isn't it?
Yeah, 1 of 500. Which it was funny, Fish, if you watch Woodward Sports, if you check out the podcast, you know about Fish. He is a national treasure. He is a Woodward Sports treasure.
Breaking news, Hooters is temporarily closed.
Yeah, that was
the funniest shit ever.
I have never laughed so hard. Like, he's just one of a kind. And he goes, breaking news.
I love that breaking news.
It was, but earlier we were taking pictures, and I said, Fish, can you go grab the sign? And he said, yeah. And Fish is like 5'4", 5'5". Like the sign is almost as big as him. Mm-hmm. And I was really worried that he was going to drop it, but I didn't realize how strong he is. Like, he's a strong dude. So, yeah, if you want that sign again, like, share, tag 3 friends. Wow. I mean,
plus 800,
plus 800.
Man.
I'm reading it right now. If some people bet
on her, Jesus, man.
It's surprising, man. It's just proof, like,
you just never know.
With football, you've got a pretty good idea of who's going to win tomorrow. It maybe, you know, the underdogs you go for because you like. With fighting, it's anything is possible. I mean, it's so crazy. Like, we've seen the flash knockouts before. We've seen the plus 800 underdogs get the victory. Like, it's nuts. I mean, you saw it with, they always talk about it, Holly Holm, Ronda Rousey. Yeah. You know, it's nuts. Looking at these Conor highlights.
Oh, yeah.
And what he did to Dustin the first time. It makes me
was
sad.
In his head.
It makes me sad. I'm not
He was in
gonna
his
lie.
head.
It hurts my heart. And that was bald Dustin. You know, now we're
that was 145 Dustin.
Now we're getting salon quality Dustin.
Come on,
Andrew
look at
Sanchez
his mullet, man.
with the
Come
mullet.
On. Here we go.
I watched when he beat up Turman. That was a great fight. First round knockout. That is the fight that's coming up next. And big change in the UFC 257 card. You wanna discuss that? I think like we have to talk about it.
I mean, the card was shuffled because who was supposed to fight Ottman? Because he fought earlier.
Yeah, it was Matt Frivola.
It was a whole bunch of switching around. Matt Frivola.
Yeah, so he was supposed to fight. Weigh-ins come in. Weigh-ins day were yesterday, and there was a fight that happened on the main card that actually got canceled due to a UFC fighter who was 13-0. He decided to give his wristband to one of his buddies.
And now they're in a bubble.
Yeah.
Remember, keep that in mind.
It's similar to like the NBA bubble. So he decided to take his wristband off, which only fighters, coaches, and members of this bubble get. And he decided to give his wristband to his buddy to come in. That guy snuck by like 4 security guards and had a bag with him. What do you think was in the bag? It's like
it can't be PEDs. I mean, could it?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's, you know, cocaine. You think it was some Colombian cocaine? They got it to Abu Dhabi.
Whatever it was, you know, they're not gonna go through all that.
Right,
it was something like it wasn't a Monster Energy drink.
It was a change of clothes.
Yeah,
a change of clothes and a jock strap. Like, hey, I know you're gonna need this, bro. So here's
some socks, man. Stay fresh.
Yeah. Somebody said, when am I getting that proper 12 bottle? I mean, when you want to come and take it from my hands, it ain't gonna happen. We're keeping these bottles here.
Yeah, the bottles stay.
You know, I wonder.
The sign's gonna, you know, that's gonna go.
Yeah, the sign. You could win the sign, but you know, these bottles. I mean, this is gold. So yeah, I think that I don't know what was in the bag. I hope that it comes out.
How about we're just talking about he got released from the UFC?
Yeah, you were 13-0, bro, and you had a couple fights in the UFC. This wasn't your first time in the UFC.
Two finishes.
You're 13-0, which is huge. Like 13-0 is a great record.
Yeah, it is.
You know, and you fuck it all up by giving your wristband to Disneyland to somebody else. What a jackass.
Yeah.
Looking at what they're previewing right now
for next month. I can't wait for this.
February 13th. Usman versus Burns.
You might be looking at your next welterweight champion.
You're looking at your next welterweight champion.
I'm just saying.
I'm going to tell you this right now. Bet the house on Gilbert Burns. My bookie, promo code Woodward.
I wonder what the their odds are on that.
I don't know, but I'll tell you this. I think it will be pretty even. Mm-hmm. Usually when you've got a champ versus the challenger is an underdog, and it's going to be pretty even. I don't do many predictions. People were asking me outside of this, what is your prediction on the Poirier and Conor fight? I will not give you that. I just won't, because it's too close of a fight. With this fight here, with Usman and Burns, you're going to have yourself a new champ. You're going to. Burns is terrifying. I
like Burns' chances.
Yeah, he's just absolutely terrifying. Usman, don't get me wrong, the fight with Covington was great. I would have loved to have seen a part 2 because I think maybe it would have changed things. The fight with Woodley was like, wow.
He kind of dominated.
Wow. But Gilbert Burns is just terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. And Usman's knocked people out, don't get me wrong. And Gilbert Burns was knocked out by Dan Hooker when he was fighting as a lightweight. Anything could happen, okay? But
that was a tough weight cut for Burns at the time,
and
to 155.
When people talk about Dustin, and Connor. You have to understand that was not only 6 years ago, but that was at featherweight.
Yeah.
145 pounds. Like, that's different. That's 10 pounds, sure. And you're probably thinking, oh, it's only 10 pounds. It doesn't matter. Like,
it's 10 pounds once you're at like 5% body fat. You've already drained yourself.
Yeah.
So a pound at that point.
I think when it comes down to it, and I've got somebody texting right now that said ESPN is fucked. So some people are having trouble with the streams, which, you know what, benefits us, honestly, because you can hear what's happening blow by blow with the Woodward Sports stream. So.
Sure.
Are you supposed to tag people in the live comments? Yes. You could tag people as long as you tag 3 people, whether it's in the comments or whether it's in the status when you share it. Personally, my preference, I would love if you posted a status and tag 3 friends in the status. You can do it in the comments too. Just make sure that you tag 3 friends, like this post, share it. I need to get something to drink. I have the worst cotton mouth ever, so I'm going to step away for a second. Or I know that I have them right in front of me, but they're displays. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to. Yeah. I wanted
What
to be,
is that one? Which flavor is
this
that?
is it is, God, I feel so old right now.
Juice.
Let me read off the container. I don't know.
Papillion.
What is papillion?
I have no idea.
Papillion. Papillion. I don't
There
know.
it is. There's the card.
Oh,
Uriah
wow, they
Hall,
released
Chris
it.
Weidman.
Wow. Macy Barber and Alex Grasso.
Wow. I like Pedro Munoz, Jimmy
Holy
Rivera.
shit, that's a stack card.
stacked
Kevin
main
Gastelum's
card.
on the card as well. They just released this. Wow.
That's next month.
Uriah Hall and Chris Weidman.
I love
the
it.
rematch. Because Weidman won the first one, right?
He did.
Yeah. I think.
But that was when they weren't in the UFC at that time.
There we go. Now you guys are starting to tag. Are they going to fight? Whose are they going to fight? I be more specific, please. Are we going to fight? No.
No.
No, we're not going to fight.
That would ruin the whole
Yeah, why would we do that?
live stream.
Yeah. I don't know why we would fight. I mean, if Stick wants to fight, he can catch these hands, except not because I'm working on my figure right now. No, he's throwing a monster can. Don't do that. He's pulling a Conor McGregor over here.
I remember that too. They're throwing water bottles.
All right, so here we go. Second fight up. Get to the man fighting. This is going to be a good one. Sanchez coming off a performance tonight victory over Wellington Truman. First round KO. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Muradov is on a 13-fight win streak, bro. A 13-fight win streak. Insane.
My goodness.
Yeah, insane. You know, we do have other people here, but they're so quiet. My wife is here. Sapo's here. Shout out to Chris from Baligian. Stick is here. Big shout out to Stick as well for producing this. I know he could be at home with his dog watching Price is Right reruns, but instead he's here.
The Price is Right.
Stick, what do you watch? I know that you don't have a mic, but what do you watch in your spare time other than sports?
The Office. I get ripped on all the time by all my friends for just constantly watching The Office over and over and over. It's my brainless activity. That's what I do to turn my brain off.
God, this is why I love working here. Because The Office, it's the U.S. version, right? Not the U.K.?
They made a UK version?
Thank you. I mean, the UK version is a classic. I've never watched a single episode, but
It's always the American version.
yeah,
Remember
it's
that.
always the American version. All right, so here we
Yeah.
Hell yeah! As we're branded by an Irish whiskey company, but still, Monster Energy Drink America. All right, so here we go. Andrew Sanchez versus Muradov. 24-6 for
You want
Muradov.
to see a real American? He's coming out next.
Yeah.
He really is.
3 subs, 16 KOs, and rocking a 24-6 fight record. I got to be honest. I think Sanchez has a puncher's chance, but I mean, other than that, it's. I don't want to make picks because I fucked up on the last pick super bad. I mean, I picked the round, but just not the correct fighter.
Right.
How do you see this playing out when you're Sanchez and you come from a first round, performance, and then
And this is middleweight too.
yeah.
Man,
What
good
do you
luck with that division.
Yeah.
I mean, that top 5 is just a Shark Tank.
Yeah, it's a murderer's row, man. It's this dude's got some height to him too.
How do I see it going?
Yeah.
There you go.
10
Everything you just
first-round
said.
finishes, 16
Jeez.
wins by knockout, 13-fight win streak.
How about first round finish? That sounds about right.
Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. When we did the Gaethje Habib card, I loved it for a number of reasons. I loved it because it was the first card that we did inside the Woodward Sports Studio.
Yeah.
It was awesome. I also loved it because it was an afternoon card. So I love first round knockouts because I can go to bed early. like I'm an old man. This is me staying up past 11, 12 o'clock is
That's like
yeah, it's tough. You know, I'm old. Look at Stick shaking his head no. I put on The Office too in my spare time and I fall asleep by like the first episode. You know?
And then you watch Murder, She Wrote.
Yeah.
Murder, She Wrote. Here we go, America.
Yeah, make sure I've got my crossword puzzle set for the next day. All right.
Drink a fucking Monster and stay up.
Straight out of Belleville, Illinois, Andrew Sanchez
I
with
thought
the
it was from
mullet.
Belleville, Michigan. Which is-
Now, in this division is tough. It really is. Like, they're durable in this weight class.
They are.
How much do you think is mullet power?
That's a real thing.
I mean, it is.
Damn sure it is.
How do you think that all hockey players are so strong? Like it's and he's got a dad bod. He's kind of got like a little, little gut to him. Yeah,
But he hits like a truck.
he looks like he slams PBRs and will try to take your old lady home at any given moment. Like, and his name is Andrew Sanchez. Chest hair and all, he's ready to go. We got a new badass Billy Gunn in the building, people.
We do.
Yo, if he gets I mean, obviously he's the underdog.
We got his little.
Yeah. Ultimate
Info.
Fighter 23 winner. Nobody watched it. So I hate to say it. Like, nobody watched the Ultimate Fighter 23.
And he had a first round knockout in his last fight.
Yeah. I mean, listen. Somebody just tried signing on into my ESPN account. I'm going to fight them.
Oh, great.
I will fight you. If you knock this stream off, I will fight you. But yeah, looking at... Ooh, he's
He
ready
just
to go.
wooed. He just did the Ric Flair.
Flair. Man, he looks very Forrest Griffin-y.
He's ready to fight, man.
Yeah, he's
ready to
got
fight.
that Forrest Griffin-y, I could be from the Ultimate Fighter 1 look. Watch him pull it up second. I don't know what the underdog and favorites are for this. But I have.
We can look that up probably quickly.
Yeah. Let's see what we got here. I think I low-key like the afternoon cards they have been doing. Yes, 100%, Brandon. 100%. Yeah, if you want to look that up. So 32 years old for Sanchez, 30 years old for Muradov, 6'1", 6'2", so pretty even. Bruce Buffer, look at that.
I mean,
that is
look
a
at
70s couch turned into a suit.
Hell yeah, it is.
Yo, this fight's this is gonna be painful to watch. A 160 favorite for Muradov.
Yep.
Sanchez is sitting.
Where is it at? I just seen
I
it.
see
Oh,
Muradov.
Muradov.
They'll pull it up here in a second.
He's definitely the favorite, though.
Oh yeah,
Muradov.
yeah. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. All right, Sanchez here. Let's see. I'm gonna say he's plus 300. That's my guess. I've not looked at the odds. 130.
Wow.
Wow.
Plus
They're giving
130.
him a lot of love.
They're giving him that puncher's chance.
Yeah.
Which is a real thing.
And he's fighting out of Canada, but he's rocking the American flag. What?
Well, people train there. That doesn't mean they're from there.
Yeah. I say
Like Reba's trains in Florida, but she's Brazilian.
Yeah. I say I was
Same.
born and raised in Detroit, but I only lived there till I was 10. You know?
Yeah.
Look at his stick is with the eye roll. I lived there till I was 10, so I'm like half Detroit, half Dogman, Northern Michigan.
No, you can claim Detroit if you're at 10.
At 10?
At 10?
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. I think it was 8.
10 might be a safe, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I was 8, but you know, we'll go with it. All right,
Close
round
enough.
one.
You rounded up.
Yeah,
You
always
rounded
round
up.
up. Sanchez Muradov, round one. God, they just look so tall.
Yeah. These are big middleweights.
Like they're huge, man. Muradov already throwing some bombs,
Yeah.
going kicks and punch combos here. Yeah, I think Sanchez has got himself into a problem, man. I'm saying it early. Muradov is staying busy, throwing kicks, throwing leg kicks. Ooh, wow. Yeah, that was a nice
Jump
chest
kick.
Yeah, nice jump kick. Use that mullet power, Sanchez. Don't be afraid of him. You got to get in there, buddy. We need some mullet power. He's going for that hook bad, too. He keeps
is.
feinting it. How many leg kicks do you think you could take from a welterweight, Ace?
Oh, my God.
1?
2. 2.
2?
Yeah.
I think I've got 1 in me. Stick will say like 17, but I think
That's like chopping your leg off.
take all the leg kicks.
All of them.
I don't see this fight. I was just going to say I don't see this fight going down to the ground, and clearly you could tell Sanchez does not want to get punched.
Not going to go well.
Yeah.
I can just tell.
I thought this was going to be a majority standing fight, and Sanchez clearly does not want it on the feet. I would say he's 0 for 1 for takedowns.
Did you see that?
Yeah, good hook for Murdov.
He just missed.
Yeah. People are saying Murdov first round. People are commenting, I really want that light. Listen, share, tag your friends. Ooh, Murdov is really going for those kicks. High kicks above Sanchez's face.
He's already bleeding.
Yeah, Sanchez already has a little bit
Left
of
side of
damage
his
on the
nose.
nose. Yep. Good thing you're good with lefts and rights, because I am not. He's got it punching on the face. Thank you, sir. I mean, really, when you think of octagon control, like Sanchez is really holding his own.
He's pressing a little.
He's not backing up. Ooh, oh, wow. Yeah, big strikes for Murdov there. Murdov throwing a little check, too. A little respect me shoulder check. Very Conor McGregor-esque.
Yes.
Nice jab from Murdov. Sanchez has got to start throwing more strikes if he wants anything with this round. I mean, we're already halfway through, and I would say that...
He's throwing way more.
Yeah, Murdov is definitely throwing more. People are predicting Murdov first round. Still got 210 to do that.
That's why he's the favorite.
Yeah. I mean, really, those swinging hooks that Murdov is throwing right now, Sanchez isn't going to be able to take much more. I don't care who you are. See, there's another one throwing it straight that time.
I mean, but we just saw what happened in the last fight with Rodriguez and Ribas.
That is true. That is true. This Monster Energy, by the way, tastes like peach rings. It's delicious. All right, so Sanchez is still sort of pressing forward, but I think it's going to take one shot from Murdov to really get some respect, and then he's going to spend the rest of the rounds backing up.
Yeah. He's like, I don't want to feel that again.
Yeah, not at all. I mean, and when you're on such a win streak that, that Murdov has, you don't want to lose that, but he's not fighting. Yeah, that was a good 1-2 from Murdov. He's not fighting like he wants to keep that win streak. Like, he's fighting recklessly. He's throwing bombs. And I think the importance of leg kicks, too, to kind of draw him in. He gets the leg kick, and then, Sanchez puts his hands down.
There it is.
Oh.
What does that become? But that's a habit. So he's probably gotten away with it for so long and gotten these knockouts that he continues that.
Yeah.
So it becomes habit.
Definitely. Sanchez,
oh my God,
Sanchez,
that would have connected.
Yeah, Sanchez is fighting a worrying game. Yeah. I mean, and he's still pressing the action, which good for him.
I feel like Sanchez is really pressing too, though.
That's called heart, man. Either that or stupidity, because I don't know if I would not be. He's getting struck out so many times. And Murdov is giving him a little bit of everything.
Oh, did you see
fucking flying knee?
Yeah, come on.
Flying knee from such a big fighter? This dude's a beast. Wow, a 1-2, and then right for the takedown. And he was going low for that, too.
He can't take him down. That's like the second or third attempt.
And really, when you think about it, judges aren't going to judge based on takedown attempts.
Yeah.
They want to see the full thing.
Yeah.
Wow, great first round for Murdov.
Survived the first round.
Wow. Hey, make sure that you share this, like this, tag 3 friends, your chance to win that awesome, amazing, rare, I would say one of a kind, but one of 500 Proper 12 neon sign. We're going to be giving that away when McGregor walks out tonight. Second fight on the card. It is a 5-fight card. Yeah, I mean, it only gets more exciting from here, other than Jessica.
Well, Jessica I's next versus JoJo.
Yeah, I think Calderwood's gonna put a beating on her.
You think so? Yeah. You know they got beef too. They don't
do
like
they?
each other. They do not
that
like each other.
That makes it even better.
I know it does.
That makes it even
better.
They
do not like each other.
I love it. I'm looking at these notifications here. I'm seeing a lot of shares, and I like it. I like
shares is good.
Yeah.
a lot of people wanting that sign.
So if you're going into round 2, what are you telling Sanchez? Like, what could you possibly say that's going to get Sanchez to want to commit and really want to press forward? Ooh, are you... Look at stick here.
Dabble in the proper 12.
Hey!
Little proper. That's the proper way to do it.
Why don't you give out a couple of these hoodies real quick?
Let's do it.
Just to anybody.
Yeah, listen.
Just have people comment hoodie.
Who wants a hoodie?
Let's
proper
do it.
12 hoodie.
Yeah, a little proper 12 mini hoodie. If you want it, all you got to do is share. Yo, look at you. You want to go?
You want to fight?
Yeah, I tell you what, we'll hook you up with a couple of them. We'll give you 2. Okay, we'll give you 2 little hoodies, and if you want them, just comment hoodie. That's all you got to do. We'll pick a couple people to win. Sanchez pushing forward much more 30 seconds into this.
It was like, you know what? I survived the first round.
Yeah.
Fuck this guy, bro. I'm going in.
Yeah. Wow, he is really showing some of that Canadian power. And see,
he's American, bro.
This. Well, he had the American flag, but he's fighting out of Canada. Wow.
He said, "Take it in the dick, bro."
Yeah. Wow. So Murdov's got a 17, 7, and 11 for strikes. That's head, body, and leg. I like it. Stay more active, and Murdov getting hit in the dick.
He's got a real sensitive dick.
Yeah, he does.
Got a weak dick.
Yeah, weak dick. All right, so we got a couple that hoodies makes for Barbie. That Lynn said that little hoodie makes for good Barbie doll clothes.
Hey, you can use it however you want.
Clearly made for penises.
It's a dick coat.
It's a dick coat. Chris is looking at it like, it might fit. It might fit, you know. So, Ben, you got yourself a proper 12 little mini hoodie. Shoot us a DM, and we'll hook you up. And Lynn, if you would please send us a DM, we'll send you a couple proper 12 mini hoodies as well. Maybe we'll throw in 1 or 2 Woodward sports stickers. I think we can do that. Monster. It's a monster. Yeah, you get a monster. You get a monster. All right, so 4 minutes left in the round. Sanchez definitely pressing forward more. That mullet is starting to sweat a little.
It is.
You know, it's starting to
got that drip.
It's got that drip. I hate to say it. Sanchez looks like one of those people that smells really bad when he sweats.
You're right.
Just being real, bro. Like, I know I'm not the most beautiful looking man, but he seems like he smells like biscuits and gravy when he sweats. You know, that's just my opinion. You know? Murdov trying to fight off the clinch here.
He's like, damn, this guy smells. I got to get him off me.
I mean, he does look like I think it, some people can really rock a mullet. With him, he just looks like he's a little stanky.
You owe Forrest Griffin an apology, dude.
I know. Forrest, mullety Forrest.
Dan Henderson on his way out.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Forrest Griffin is another man that looks like he smells, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he seems like he's got a little bit of stank to him. You know? I mean, instead of doing 2 swipes on the deodorant, maybe 5 or 6. All right.
You're right.
Almost halfway through the second round here. Murdov and
nice
Sanchez.
job.
A closer round, too, really.
Much closer.
Yeah, much closer. I think Sanchez is making Murdov back up a little bit more. Ooh, they are swinging.
There they are.
I like it. Middleweights or welterweights, sorry.
I think these are middleweights.
Yeah, middleweights. That 170 to 185.
That's a big jump.
Yeah, but the bodies look the same.
They do.
They don't look that different. It's literally based on height.
Yeah.
170 to 185, not much of a difference. Obviously, there's 15 pounds there, and I get that. Sanchez is really starting to throw. I mean, he's got that, like, I feel like on the weekends he listens to Skinner, Kid Rock, and drives a Z-Rock still. Like, that dude.
He's that guy.
Yeah.
My God.
Wow, good exchange.
You think
from
this
both
makes
fighters.
it out of the third round?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I didn't think
it's
he was
not
going to make
going
it
to
out
the
of the first. I didn't
judges.
think Sanchez had a chance, and he's coming back in the second.
He's getting more confident.
Yeah. I mean, but when you get confident, you're also risking a lot too. Murdov still has power. I will say Murdov isn't throwing as many strikes, which makes you wonder if the cardio is an issue. Mm-hmm. Wow, he backed him up there with that shot.
He did.
Sanchez backed him up a little bit there. He's like, come on. We going to throw down or we going to throw down?
Or we just going to have a staring contest.
Yeah, you looking at me like you think I'm cute. That's what Sanchez is saying right now.
That's exactly what he's saying.
Murdov is backing up, too. Sanchez is giving him that country loving. Get him.
Somebody to make us-
Oh, wow.
Nice 1-2 for Murdoch.
It was a good one.
Busted up his nose a little bit. He might have broke his nose
Ooh.
on that shot. Sanchez's nose looks fucked. Don't fuck with that mullet, bro.
Yeah.
Respect it, because he's going to throw something at you. There's 3 unanswered jabs right there from Sanchez. I mean, I think he's starting to realize that Murdoch maybe doesn't have the punching power that he should be afraid of, because he's really pushing forward.
Damn.
Ooh, dodge
Damn, that
that
was
kick.
close.
Sanchez, dodge that like, give me another. Sanchez is putting on a war. Wow,
he's
nice
talking to
1-2
him.
from Sanchez there. Man, he is just throwing those haymaker shots.
He's frustrating him now, too.
Yeah, Murdoch's just backing up, getting too close to the end of the cage there. Sanchez is like, I'm going to give you a war. Oh, he said, nah. Did you see that? He shook his head like, no, try
like,
again. Sanchez ain't playing.
I ain't taking a timeout.
Yep. 14 seconds left on the round. I really didn't think this was going to go to decision, but I mean,
It might.
They both got chins. Oh, wow.
my
Sanchez
God.
looked a little wobbled there from that
Look
shot
at that
from Murdoch.
nose, the bridge of the nose.
Yep, messed up the bridge of the nose. Wow. 1-1 going into the
It's
third.
definitely 1-1. But that last 30 seconds, Murdoch had him.
How much money we talk? Question for you guys: could you get in the cage and let a guy punch you in the face? I mean, I
For
could.
the right
I
amount
don't
of
want
money.
to. Yeah, I mean, how much money are we talking? Adam said, "What do I need to do to win? I want to win that sign." Adam, you know what to do, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Adam can't win. I think he's baiting me to tell the people again. So here's your chance. All you got to do, like, share, tag 3 friends. So like this post, share it with your friends, tag 3 friends, and you could win the Proper 12 Neon. That is beautiful. Look at stick on the sticks with the camera work, zooming in. It's a beautiful thing. Brandon said, I need Sanchez's mullet. I can't help you there. His nose needs help. Yeah, Sanchez's nose right on the bridge of it, too. It wasn't looking pretty. Going into round 3, it'll be interesting. I think it's tied 1-1.
Yeah, I think it's 1-1.
Yeah. What is he talking? What, he wants to wipe his face a little bit? Murdoch wiping his... I got a little mullet sweat on me, man.
Got that mullet drip on me.
Mullet drip on me, man.
Get it off me.
All right, here, let's go around the room real quick while this round's going. For $20K, would you step in and do 1 round with an MMA fighter? It has to be UFC.
20,000?
UFC caliber.
No.
In your weight class.
That's not enough.
No?
Not for
20K
that
stick, would you do it?
20,000?
100%.
Okay. Chris, I know you would
do
do
it
it.
for free.
Yeah, Chris has done it before. Sapa, would you do it?
I've done it.
Broke. I
Trish, would you do it? Trish is like, no. She's like, I like my face. No. Ooh, they're swinging.
Yeah, they are.
For $20K, I would definitely.
They probably know it's tied, too.
Oh, yeah, they've got to know. Yeah, I mean, they're swinging like it's the first round. Sanchez's nose is broken. It's definitely broken. Right on the bridge. Murdoch is aiming for it, too. Brandon says, I'd let Amanda Nunes knock me out for $20K.
She will do it.
She would, too. She would. For $20K, I would do 1 round, but I would just try and lay and pray as much as possible, which it wouldn't work because I suck at takedowns and I'd get kneed in the face. So it would be the equivalent to getting knocked out. Sanchez is still pressing forward. Hands are low, though. Now they're high. He had his hands low for a second. I wouldn't be doing that with Murdoch.
No.
He's got those high kicks, bro. But Sanchez still pressing forward, too. Still swinging and banging. Murdoch, when you talk octagon control, Sanchez has got it so far, 340 into this round. Would you say Sanchez's nose is broken? It looks definitely broken to me. Yeah.
I mean, I see it right there.
Yeah, right on that bridge.
Exactly.
Woo.
Oh, man.
Man, Murdoch getting a nice uppercut under there. Woo. That mullet power needs to come in these last 3 minutes of the round.
Yeah, Murdoch so far is winning.
Yeah. Ooh, nice body shot. Made Sanchez lower his elbows, too.
Yep.
No, he put him back up, but still, he's got his hands down. He doesn't want that body shot.
That.
But Murdoch's still backing up. That's what's crazy
He
about
is.
it. He's respecting Sanchez's power. I mean, they're swinging, man. How many fights till co-main event? You've got Jessica Eye and Calderwood. Then you've got the co-main between Chandler and Hooker. 3 fights left. We're on the second fight of the card. Murdoch and Sanchez, 240 left in the round. And really, it's anybody's fight right here. Both Ace and myself had one apiece going into the third. Sanchez pressing forward more, though. Man, they are swinging. This fight has not gone to the ground once, other than a couple.
Well, he attempted early, but it wasn't happening.
No. Wow, nice throw from. Oh, Murdoch's got him on legs. He's got him on crutches. Oh, Murdoch's throwing strikes against the fence, a knee, couple punches. Oh, stop the fight! Stop the fight!
Jason Herzog, stop the fight!
Third round victory.
He's still standing though and walking.
Wow! Holy shit! He had him on Bambi legs. Oh, he goes to
like
Dana White.
Come on, I need that 50K.
That's 14 in a row, motherfucker. Give me my fight bonus.
Give me that money.
Yeah, give me that 50
That's that 50,000 right there.
Wow.
He just requested 18 hookers.
Yeah. But how tough is Sanchez, man?
He's still standing.
Yeah, he was. He did that Kevin Lee wobble.
I remember that, the chicken dance.
Yep, the chicken dance. Wow. Great performance. And you want to talk about somebody who's throwing. Yep.
Boom.
Man, Murdoch had him backing up, too. Gets ready, sets it. Hook. Boom.
That was almost behind the head, and that's what caused.
Wow, that made me uncomfortable.
Behind the ear, watch.
That made me uncomfortable.
Boom.
Look at him. He's trying to keep. Oh man.
And that's what it is. Your equilibrium.
Oh, that made me feel.
You look like Bambi trying to walk.
I know, bro. That's broken ankles.
What's going on?
That's broken
Legs
ankles.
aren't mine.
Yeah. Why are my legs on a different body? Holy shit, what a performance. 14 win streak for Murdoch with this one. What's he saying? Give me my bonus.
He wants the bonus.
Yep. Wow.
I'll be honest, he could probably get it.
Oh, yeah.
From everything I've seen so far.
I'm getting text messages and Facebook messages now. Is the ESPN app working for you? That's the second one that I've gotten. Luckily for us here in the Woodward Sports Studio, it is working.
It's fine.
I will tell you, though, I have literally wanted to slam my phone, my computer, my TV, and break it in half because the ESPN app is very unreliable. It's when I think of streaming services, next to trying to get on an online gambling site when Michigan opens up and like the servers are crashed, ESPN is like that every single day, every day. Yeah, I'm gonna reply to him and say yes. I'm wishing you luck. How long until that is a GIF? Yeah.
Go all the way down to the right to see what the iPad.
Why is everyone saying, Art, I love you, I'm your biggest fan. Art. What did I?
Art.
Thank you. My stepson did that to me earlier. It made me feel really special. Yep. And I'm going to tell you, somebody keeps logging into my. Someone said ESPN is fucked. Watching it now. For some reason, my autocorrect says meow. So yeah, 25-6, 17 wins by knockout for Murdoch. Wow.
Impressive.
Yeah, very impressive. Can someone explain to me in the chat why everyone's saying it's making me feel weird. All right, so yeah, anyway, getting into the Calderwood and Jessica Eye fight. I'm going to be honest with you. If you want to get a beer, you got to take a piss. If you just got to take a big shit, maybe it's a 15-minute one.
It's got decision written all over it.
Now is probably the time to do it. Like, I'm not trying to be rude. It's just I wouldn't do it for Amanda Ribas. I'm not saying it's because it's a woman's fight, okay? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying this should be a loser goes home match. Like, a loser leaves the UFC match. Calderwood and I. Really. I mean, it's not appealing. And you know what really pisses me off, I understand why Dana and the crew put Amanda Ribas to open up the pay-per-view, but like, why wouldn't you throw it up higher and give them a little bit more respect? Throw Jessica Eye and Calderwood at the beginning and make it a snooze fest so the rest of the pay-per-view can be great.
You know what? They look at that 10 p.m. slot, what kicks off the pay-per-view, they want something good in there. They usually do.
They want the headline of the prelims. That's why they did the Anthony Pettis, Alex Morano fight. You know, it just makes sense. And then you want the first fight in the pay-per-view. But to me, you already bought the pay-per-view. You spent $70.
You've already spent it.
You know what the card looks like. So why not put a shit one on to kick off the card and move Amanda Ribas up and move the rest of the cards up? To me, it's a no-brainer. I don't know. I guess I don't make those decisions. Are people reporting issues? The app crashed right after the prelims. Jeez, man. I'm gonna check.
We've been good
I'm gonna
so far.
check this computer to make sure battery's good and everything like that. Because now I'm like super worried.
We've been good so far. Yeah, Jessica I, Joanne Calderwood. This is flyweight. It doesn't matter who in that division, moves up. Good luck. You're up against Valentina Shevchenko. The toughest. I mean, I think she's the best female fighter, period, outside of Amanda Nunes. So, and actually, Jessica I got head kicked. Probably the craziest head kick I've ever seen in my life against Valentina Shevchenko a couple of years ago. Sounded like a baseball bat up against somebody's head. So yeah, as Art was saying, if you wanted to take a piss break, a smoke break, and now would be the time to do it. Jessica I versus Joanne Calderwood. Take your smoky breaks now.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, she's 15-8, which isn't a terrible record for Jessica.
You hate her.
I can't stand
You don't
Jessica.
like her.
It's the cringiness, man. I love Joanne Calderwood, though. I really do.
You ever hear her voice?
She
sounds
has.
like she's 12.
No, but she has an accent that is so.
She's Scottish.
I will tell you this, okay? I'm a married man, okay? I love my wife.
Sure.
I think she's great. Darren Till has the most, I don't want to say attractive for like a dude voice. He has that. He's from obviously
Darren Till. Yeah, he's from England.
He's from England. He has such a like if I could develop any accent like what Mackenzie Dern did, all of a sudden turning Brazilian. Mm-hmm. If I could develop an accent, it would be that.
Like Darren Till.
I'm a solid 6 with how I'm looking right now. You give me that accent, 8.5 easily. I would bang me if I had that accent.
Hey man, just watch a lot of his videos and try to mimic that.
Folks are all over the comment section of pics on the UFC IG. Wow. Well, y'all must be the chosen few. I'm getting texts and messages right now.
We've been good.
We also have amazing internet in here now.
We do.
We have amazing
You sure these aren't streamers?
Yeah, they're trying to go to the crack streams.
Yeah, no shit. No wonder your shit ain't working. You're streaming.
We have great internet in here. We've upgraded the internet. We put some alien spaceship up there, like a Wi-Fi thing or whatever. It looks great. I don't know. I think that we've had the ESPN apps working.
It's been good.
I finally I will tell you, if you want some behind the scenes stuff here, we're running it on the big screen and off of my computer, but I have a laptop and it's running a lot. I just figured out that I could plug in the battery on it, so we should be good. If it does crash, we're lighting everything on fire. I don't even want to speak that into existence.
Yeah.
Let's talk about something good. Shout out to Monster Energy for sponsoring this awesome broadcast. I mean, when you want to talk about they hooked us up, they hooked us up. We've got cases and cases of Monster Energy. So I don't want anybody in this building falling asleep on their job. Not that I'm in charge or anything. I'm just saying we have a lot of Monster Energy. This live broadcast is also brought to you by Proper 12 Irish Whiskey. Stick, you are a whiskey drinker. You have spent some time in the clubs and spent some time partying with the people. How would you compare the taste of proper whiskey? What would you say?
It's proper.
Yeah.
Well, I'm picking up some vanilla nodes.
Okay.
And a little bit of.
Oh, you're that guy. You're that guy.
Actually, it's really smooth. It's really good. I put it with some Faygo, so kind of made it a Detroit cocktail, and it's been delicious all night. I'm on my 4th proper.
Yeah.
So I heard you have to drink 12, so I'm on my 4th.
This is
but no, it's really good.
You know what I like is that it comes with a cork. It's not like it's proper.
It is proper.
Give it a little,
and those little hoodies are dope.
I know they are dope.
No, but for real, it's actually really good. It mixes well, and I had a sip before I mixed it too. I just wanted to mix it a little bit, but I drink it. I'm gonna buy more of it.
Yeah,
I'm usually a Jack Daniels guy, but I got to support the bloodline. Right?
Yeah,
it's Connor. You got to support the McGregor bloodline.
Listen, Stick has said ever since I started working here that he's related to Conor McGregor, and I said, how is that possible? That's like me saying I'm related to Elvis.
Yeah.
He says he's Irish. And you explain the family crest. And it's like a 25.
The McGregor clan is in my bloodline. So, like, we're all part of the same clan. And, like, even before I even knew who the fuck Conor McGregor was, there's a scene in Braveheart when they're talking about the McGregor clan. And my dad would, like, nudge me, be like, that's us. That's us. They're talking about us. And now you got Conor McGregor from Ireland. He's the McGregor clan. And so I drink his whiskey.
Someone just said in the I don't even want to repeat it. Should I repeat it?
Oh, Jesus.
What's that? I gotta read it.
Just read it.
I mean, I'm just gonna read it. Zach says, I got a pretty solid gape right now. When I fart, it sounds like a choo-choo train. Thanks, Zach. What the fuck was that?
That was insightful. That was poetic. That was everything that we needed for this broadcast.
Someone said, Art, remember us little guys now that you're a huge radio celebrity. Thank you. I'm talking about people gaping on a live broadcast. I've made it to the big bucks now. God, you guys are...
Something.
Thanks, Zach. That was really nice. Sam Day, by the way, that Insta story of Woodward earlier with the Great Dane was A+ content.
Oh, nice.
BK,
saw that.
BK is the man.
Appreciate that.
Yep. BK is the man. Brett Okamoto is talking about Calderwood, who is coming out to the octagon now. Right. Calderwood, submission loss to Jennifer Maia, 3 for 2 in her last 5. So 3 wins, 2 losses. Calderwood, 1 sub, 5 KOs, straight out of Scotland. Did you like that?
Scottish.
I'm straight out of Scotland. Was that good? Stick's shaking his head no. Oh, I'm Scottish. Oh. No? That's not what they do?
Almost.
It wasn't I never watched Braveheart. Is that like the... Oh, my God. Talk about getting demonized over here. Stick just looked at me like I fucking robbed his house or something.
What do you do besides make babies?
Complain about having babies. Yeah. It's Braveheart, it was Scottish, right?
I think so. I'll be honest. I'm just like you, man. I don't watch sports or fucking movies. So
Calderwood is probably related to Mel Gibson is what we're saying. Because, she does have the highest striking rate in UFC flyweight history, which is pretty impressive. 6 strikes per minute. Tied 4th for the most takedowns in UFC flyweight history. And she has the 3rd most significant strikes in UFC flyweight history. To be honest, with the record that she has, not too bad. I mean, she's got the 1 sub. She's got the 5 KOs. She doesn't have the Jessica I record of 15-8, which to me, it's again, we talk about women's MMA and how they need to build superstars, and having 2 people with not the greatest records fighting each other isn't going to do it, in my opinion. I do think that Calderwood has definitely better hands. It'll be interesting to see it. I think that this fight does go the distance. This is going to be definitely the one.
Yeah, it's a decision for sure.
God, I just can't stand her.
I know you hate her.
I can't. She's the cringiest person I've ever seen. And that's another reason why I hate her. Like, she just looks like... I'll be honest. There was this girl named Jessica that I went to school with.
Jessica.
Yeah, Jessica. And she kicked me in the balls one time so hard that I literally dropped to the ground and cried. So when I see people that are named Jessica, I do give them like a second chance. But when they look like the person that kicked me in the balls in the 8th grade,
she looks like her
she
too.
looks like her, and I'm just man. I fucking hate you for what you did to me. Like, you clearly didn't make me like not be able to produce babies, but like I don't like her. She just. Did you see where she was doing she was doing like open workouts and she's like underdog? Ooh,
I did see that. That was, guess what? That was for the Valentina fight. And then she
got head kicked into fucking oblivion.
Yeah, she did.
God. Darren Till.
I love Darren Till.
If you have 2 seconds right now, go to Darren Till's Twitter. It's Darren Till 2, and his name is Karen Till, and he did a Karen haircut. What is going on? Okay, so everybody said it's back on. I'm going to say any progress now. I feel bad for my friends
that are trying to watch
it and that can't. Like, that's... Yo, and what's crazy is I'm going to show you this. Someone has tried logging into my account 6 times now.
Like right now?
Yeah, right now. I mean, if they want to watch the pay-per-view, go for it. I don't care. It's not illegally streaming if they broke into my account.
Who else has your thing?
Like 40 people.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Don't tell
I mean, I got yours, but like,
yeah,
I
you
was trying
got
to watch it earlier.
I bet you Adam's probably sitting at home right now like, oh, I want to watch this. I think it's his him and his wife's anniversary. And he's like, I'm feeling really tired. You know, he's in the bathroom like watching it.
He wants to check on those picks.
Yeah, checking on those picks. Tyler said, just got it. Missed the first 2 fights though. Wow, so it looks like they fixed it. All right, so Jessica Ai, Joanne Calderwood, both 34 years old. I mean, literally identical.
Everything.
Wow, yeah, except Jessica Ai
has a half-inch reach advantage.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, this will be a good one. Not really. It will probably go to decision unless Calderwood actually throws her hands. Ai missed weight on her last bout too, and is 1-2 in her last 3 fights, and yet she is almost co-headlining one of the biggest cards of the year. It makes no sense to me at all. I don't get it. And it's a pick'em fight too.
Yeah.
115 on each side. Yeah, I mean, this is one of those fights to where you don't really make any progress if you get a victory. Like, let's be honest. Like, a win...
I think you just stay in your spot.
Yeah, you know...
At best.
Yeah. Can you pull up the rankings for this division too? Because it will be... it's interesting to me to see the top 5 and then see the rest.
Right here.
God, she looks like someone duct taped her face, like made it like, what was that movie with Jim Carrey where his face was taped? Anybody?
Wow, Jessica Andrade is ranked number 1 in that division.
It was Liar Liar. She looks like her when she's fucking hate her so much, dude. There's very few fighters that actually just don't like.
Yeah, you can look at the rankings instead.
All right, so Jessica Ai isn't even in the. Oh, she's number.
No, she is.
She's number 6. She's number 6, and Calderwood is number 7.
I think they stay in their place.
Drunk Keith Peterson. Hell yeah.
No nonsense.
He's shorter than Jessica Ai and Joanne Calderwood.
He's a pretty short guy.
Yeah. There is a parody account that follows me that is Keith Peterson.
I remember you thought it was really him.
I thought it was him, so I tried booking an interview.
Yeah, they have bad blood. They don't like each other.
Yeah. Please knock out Jessica Ai. Please. Throw a head kick. There you go. Nice strikes. Oh, they're clinched up. Couple good knees. And this fight might be better than expected. I'm liking it.
It's the bad blood.
Yeah. Ooh. Nice knee. Nice knee from Calderwood. Up against the fence for Jessica Ai. Not a whole lot of action, just some clinch grabs. Looks like I might be going for a takedown. Clinch grab, clinch grab. If this is going to be Jessica Ai the whole time, I'm going to be pissed because I was liking the first 20 seconds of the fight.
Me too.
I really was. But this is not what I was expecting as far as actually throwing and... Throwing hands.
Ooh, wow,
Calderwood throwing some good straights right there.
Was.
Let's see what the chat's saying. It's back on. All right. Must be the guy from Europe.
That's who Dana was talking about.
See, this is another reason why I'm not going to lie. Like, I understand you want to get a decision. You want to, get a win. This is a much-needed win for both fighters. But... stand right in the center and just bang. Like, prove that you want this UFC contract and you want to keep it. There we go. Ai throwing some good strikes. I'm actually pretty impressed. She's getting some striking off. Calderwood answering back. Wow, Jessica Ai throwing some great strikes to that. I mean, I'm not going to be mad at her if she does a couple clinches, then gets back into the center, throws some strikes, then clinch. I mean, that's a great way to win a fight. Who is everyone taking for the main card? We'll talk about that coming up, Nick. I actually want to go around the room and get some predictions. Jessica Ai moving it back into the center. She's going to throw a couple strikes and go for a clinch. That seems to be the game plan. And there it is, clinch. She's got a tight clinch game, too. Jessica Ai's throwing some strikes. Damn. Calderwood's already got her mouth open. How are you get halfway through the first round, bro? Come on. Yeah, this is clearly the game plan. Throw some strikes, get her up against the fence.
Tire her out.
Tire her out, break, Throw some strikes. Get her up against the fence. It's going to be a long fight for Calderwood if that's the case. Oh, she's grabbing the fence.
Yeah.
What are you doing, Peterson? Fucking short motherfucker.
Thought you were no nonsense.
Yeah, like, what are you doing? If you guys haven't shared this yet, if you haven't liked this, make sure that you do. Like, share, tag 3 friends. Your chance.
Damn.
Wow, Jessica's really throwing some strikes. Your chance to win that Proper 12 Neon that we're going to be giving away as Connor is walking out to the octagon. So again, make sure that you like, share, tag 3 friends. You can tag them in the comments. You can tag them in the status. Someone is going crazy with the likes here. It was just popping up. That's what I like to see. Stick and Chris with the Team Vanna White over there, putting in some work. So yeah, I mean, clearly Jessica's game plan. I mean, she's getting a little pieced up right now. She better go back to a clinch. Seems like that's her best way of getting a victory in this fight. Is doing the clinch grabs, getting a couple body shots and an uppercut.
Wow, but
Calderwood has more body strikes.
Wow, 21 apiece.
Wow, Calderwood has more strikes in general.
Definitely didn't look like that.
No. What is Calderwood doing? Putting your hands down and just taking him on the chin is not. And I mean, I'm going to go out on a limb and say Jessica is not known to knocking people out.
No.
You know, but you keep your chin down long enough, it's in the second, third round, you might get pieced up. Come on, Calderwood's got to show something here. Yeah. Hands are low, breathing heavy.
Yeah, Jessica has gotten better of her so far.
Yeah. Yeah, she's really putting on a performance right here. Looks like, if you look at Ai's cheek area, though.
I see a little lump.
Yeah, look at that lump.
Wow,
whoa, mouthpiece just came out.
Mouthpiece went flying out.
Jessica Ai's mouthpiece is out. These TVs are so great, I thought it fell on the floor over here. Wow, end of the first round. Hate to say it, but Jessica Ai is looking good. Performing good. Brought to you by Proper 12.
Of course.
Of course. I almost took a swig. I'm not a drinker, but it smells pretty good.
Big shout out.
I know. I do have a designated driver for anybody wondering in the comments. But the last time that I drank heavily, I ended up crying on the way home.
Didn't turn out too well.
Not at all. I fell out of the car. I was crying.
Moving car?
I got into a fight with a Michigan celebrity, almost a fist fight, and he was the same height and weight as me pretty much, except he was cool.
What was his name?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm Kid Rock. Look at me.
Yeah, right.
I'm wearing a golf polo.
No one looks badass in a pink fucking golf polo. I'm just going to say it. How do I win that light? Well, let me tell you. All you got to do, like, share, tag 3 friends. You can tag them in the comments. You can tag them in a status. I'm going to go right here and click 32 shares, and I'm going to look, and I'm going to give you guys some shout-outs. Shout-outs. You're not winning the light yet. Shout-out to Brandon, Matthew, Dan, Dominic, my boy Chris, Sapo, Brandon, my wife, Adam. You guys are all sharing it. We appreciate you. Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, I'm going to be the douchebag YouTube guy. All right, so going into round 2 here, Jessica Ai is still pressing. Enjoying Calderwood.
10-9 Calderwood.
What? Are we watch?
10-9
This is what I don't understand. There was clinch grabs. There was fence control.
I wonder what they're counting.
Wow. I mean, I'm okay with that because I hate Jessica Ai.
Yeah. I just don't know what they were seeing.
I feel like I'm going to try and work on getting a Jessica Ai interview. You know, with the interviews, it's hard to get the Conor McGregors and the Mara Usmans and everything. Jessica Ai would be easy. She's not doing anything. I'm going to get an interview with her and just say, make me like you. She has to
convince me.
She has to be one of the most unlikable fighters in the UFC, right?
I mean, Dana White doesn't even like her.
Yeah. Calderwood is getting pieced up, though, here. I mean, unless we're watching a different fight, because, wow, takedown. Now that kind of changes things. Got right up. Because why would you get a takedown and then fucking do something with it? What the fuck was she doing?
I think she's tired.
She is fucking exhausted. Her mouth's wide open. Art is taking that light home. I'm not. I wish I could, but I will not be taking it home. I think right here, this is where Calderwood needs to just get out of the clinch. Every time that you're in the clinch, you're getting kneed. You're getting punched. You're getting uppercut.
But apparently she's winning. So.
Yeah, and apparently she's winning. I'd like to see the strikes. If we could talk to the guy in the truck, can he pull the strikes up? I don't see how Jessica Ai isn't winning this fight. Can you guys in the chat too? Like, are you guys seeing something different? Nightlight for one of your 7 kids. I remember my first kid joke against Art. Jesus Christ. That is the ongoing thing around here. All right, Jessica Ai, Calderwood, second round, just under 3 minutes left. Calderwood's getting a little bit of damage on her face, and she does not know how to close her mouth. That is how you get knocked out, too. Don't leave your mouth open. Ooh, wow. That was a good strike from Calderwood. Good leg kick there.
She's breathing heavy, though.
How excited are you for the co-main?
I love the co-main event.
I do too, man.
That's a good co-main event.
I know Stick has been telling me so many times to make sure that I'm not moving around. When that, I can't guarantee that I will not jump up if there's a KO during that fight or the McGregor and Poirier fight, because, I mean, it's a mini lightweight tournament. It really is.
No, you can move around all you want, man.
I'm trying to sit still. I keep leaning back. That's my problem. I'm just excited. I mean, we're getting ready for the co-main. We've got Calderwood breathing out of her mouth. Jessica Ai doing something. She's throwing a lot of feint strikes, not landing a whole lot. There's a lot of damage on her face too. Maybe we are underestimating.
We probably are.
Ai is winning, no doubt.
She's got the little bump on the left side of her cheek.
BK says Ai is winning, no doubt. Christian tagged 3 people. Thank you, Christian, for doing that. Said, perfect gift for my husband when he gets back from Army training. Kristen, I'm sorry. I'm terrible with words. I will say this, if you guys are sharing it and you're still on the stream, something that I forgot to mention, you have to make your share public. That's the only way that we're going to be able to see it. So if you've shared this already, please make sure that you go back, make your post public. Otherwise, when I'm scrolling through to choose somebody, I might miss out on you because you have it on private. So significant strikes, Ai has 68. Calderwood has 118, so we're seeing a completely different fight.
Yeah.
I really thought that Jessica Ai was winning the first round.
But they're counting everything.
They are.
Those little kicks right there.
Yeah,
like,
that is true.
That's probably what
that is true.
we're thinking more significant.
Can I
strikes.
ask you something? And obviously, you don't have a vagina. I don't have a vagina.
No. How do you know?
Getting hit. Well, that is true.
Just saying.
You know, how bad do you think it hurts to get hit in the vagina compared to getting hit in the dick? I would think getting hit in the dick hurts way more because I have a dick.
I think so too, because it's also like sticking out versus like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Jessica Ai with a takedown.
Damn, Jessica Ai.
30 seconds left. Calderwood's going to ride that fence up, which is smart, and get the fuck out of there before they give this second round to the worst women's fighter in the past 3 years. Get the fuck up. What are you doing? You're just sitting there.
She's
Push
tired.
up.
That's what she's doing.
You got
She's
15
tired.
seconds left. You're going to lose this fucking round to an idiot. Oh, my God. She's so fucking out of breath. There goes Bare Knuckle Fight Club champion right there.
Her versus Paige
Come
Van
on,
Zandt.
stand up. I know it's tough, but get the fuck up. You're going to give this round to her. Wow, an up kick from the bottom. She tried.
She did.
Ooh. Is it 1-1? I mean, what is the chat saying?
I thought it was 2-0.
It's got to be 2-0.
That's what I thought.
Really? Yeah?
I think so.
Brandon says she's getting those little kicks in, though. Ace is right. Okay.
I know they do count them. That's why I said that.
I'm looking through the chats here, checking the notifications. Wyoming, Michigan. Where's Wyoming, Michigan at?
West side of the state.
By Grand Rapids.
Okay. Calderwood looks a little bit more banged up.
Yeah.
And way more tired, too. Jessica Ai's eye is fucked up. Oh. Jessica looked down and said, yep, I saw that.
I don't remember when that happened.
Man, Calderwood's up, too. I mean, just from those shots right there. So what if you got a takedown? Ooh, kick to the fucking sternum. Oh, round 3. So, I mean, does Ai need a knockout then? What is happening? Why are we seeing a different fight? Because I thought Ai had the first round.
Same.
Can we talk about Azatar's dumbass. Yeah, we can definitely.
We mentioned
talk
it
about
earlier,
that. We
but
mentioned
yeah,
it earlier. I wanted to know what was in his bag. Wow, they're swinging going into the third round.
That's all I want to know is what's in that bag.
yeah.
What was in the
Stick
bag.
thinks a bunch of coke, which I mean, it's possible. I think maybe a couple steroid needles. I don't know. So I pressing Calderwood up against the fence, which that's why I thought I won the first round. You know, you've got essentially octagon control. You know.
And look, she's going for that trip.
Yeah. Third round, the number 7 against the number 6. I mean, you get a victory in this fight. You're fighting the champ. Said no one ever. There's no way. When you look at this fight here, and obviously Jessica I has been dominating for a minute now. I think even if she wins this, from what I'm seeing in the chat and from what I'm seeing on the scorecards as far as significant strikes, it looks like Calderwood could kind of take it easy for this round.
Yeah, she could coast if those are really, what's happening. If she's really up.
Doing the Vanderlei Silva little foot stomps there, too. Yeah, I's going to want to ride this and just ride the cage, tire Calderwood out. I mean, I don't know what her coaches are telling her. If they told her she's down 2 rounds, this is a good way to kind of attack the third and stay dominant. But
At least get a takedown.
yeah, I mean, right now you're just pushing up against the fence. You're not really doing nothing. Dana's having a fucking side conversation with some mass dude instead of watching your fight. Like, come on, do something.
Right. But he really doesn't like this guy.
It wasn't until, what was it, 2005, 2006 when he finally decided to start letting women fight, So it's like, he doesn't give a shit about this fight. Like,
He's ready for that co-main.
if you're Amanda Nunes, he's going to watch. If you're JJ, if you're, Whaley, he's going to watch. But this fight here, I don't even know why this fight was put on a pay-per-view, especially for McGregor, man. Number 6 against number 7.
They need to fill the card, though.
I know, but there's so many other fights that they could have booked from December, or even grab something from the January card,
Chimaev, man.
Instead of putting Cub Swanson on the December card, why didn't you give him an extra month and throw him on this card? Good job. No nonsense, Keith Peterson breaking it up after 2.5 minutes of no fucking action. Like, we're literally talking about anything else other than this fight, and she's just going to clinch up again. She doesn't want to strike with Calderwood because Calderwood was fucking her up in the second round. She's going to throw another leg kick. She's already testing it.
Oh, damn.
There's a nice hook right there. She's going for it, too. She's putting that fucking leg up. Don't let her clinch you again. Jesus Christ. I looked up at the clock. She's tired. She looked up like, how much time's left? I can't do this much longer. She's getting fucked up now. Fuck her ass up. Get her. That's right. Nice fucking leg kick. Get that bitch. Come on. I want to see Jessica. There we go. There we go. Back her up. Oh, she's going for the takedown. She doesn't want to fucking strike you. Get on her back. What the fuck are you doing with your Banksy tattoo? Get the fuck up. Punch. Come on. Do something. You've got a minute left. Fuck her up. You're up 2 rounds. You got nothing to lose. They're both fucking tired.
Yeah,
Calderwood's throwing more shots.
They're tired.
Good shot. There you go. Get her out of the fucking UFC. Fuck her ass up. She stuck her tongue out. Calderwood's ready for this shit. There we go. Don't get in a clinch strike with her. Come on. There you go. Put her up against the fence and fuck her ass up. There you go. Nice knee to the head. Come on, you got 45 seconds. This is fucking 4-year contract because Calderwood's got a contract still. I don't think Jessica I's fighting again, bro.
She's out of here.
Oh, she's throwing a couple strikes there. Do some fucking Max Holloway pointing at the ground and go, ooh, she went for that spinning shit.
She ducked, though.
Calderwood's going for the clinch now. That's right. Put her up against the wall. Don't let her knee you. What the fuck are you doing? Get out of the clinch. Jessica I's clinch game is underrated. She's got that Vanderlei Silva fucking grab
Death
shit.
grip.
Yeah, that death grip. Oh, she made I weak right there. Bust her up. Go. You've got 8 seconds. Fuck her up. Go. Put a fucking exclamation mark on this shit. There you go.
Damn.
There you go. Calder got that fucking shit.
Busted
Calder
her
got
up, man.
that shit.
Before the end.
That was a good fight. First 2 rounds were boring as fuck, though. Jesus. Whew. What do you think? In the comments, what do you guys got?
I think Calder would, man.
I think Calder would.
I really think that.
I like it.
Boom.
Man.
That was beautiful.
And she looked at that. She looked down at her foot like, yep,
She
you got
did.
me. Nice 1-2. Nice 1-2. Ooh, and then a hook with it. Ooh, nice kick to the sternum and then a straight. Yeah, she fucked her up. They're not showing a single Jessica eye. Nothing.
Highlight.
Ooh, nice knee to the
not
body.
a single one.
Nice knee to the body. I fucked that fight. That's what Nick said. I fucked that fight. I don't know what that means, but okay.
He fucked it up.
I fucked that fight.
Messed up the pick.
Luke said, Calderwood, 123 distance strikes, a clinch. Yeah, I mean, at clinch time, you've got to give it to Jessica I, but everything else.
But we saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Calder would.
If this is some split decision shit, though, we throw the judges out, man. There's no way. There's no way.
I think Calder would got it.
I mean, just looking at the stats, you know?
What is that on her neck?
That's a Bane mask.
I think it's a mask.
Yeah, but they got fucking cool masks,
They
man.
do.
They're Bane masks. They're like...
Max Holloway, not Holloway, I mean, Dustin Poirier came out with that
Yeah.
for the face-off.
Chandler, when he was flexing,
Yep, he had that too.
I come from darkness.
Yeah.
It was fucking great. There you go.
That's what I
Fuck
thought.
yeah! Get the fuck out of the UFC, Jessica. No one wants to see your fucking depressing, boring ass ever again. Get the fuck out. I can't stand her, man. Listen, I know it takes a lot of heart to be in the UFC, but when you literally have no fucking personality at all, get out. Calderwood's the shit. I like her a lot. She's got a whole Banksy sleeve, I just noticed. You know Banksy?
No.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry.
Banksy is one of the greatest graffiti artists of all time, and no one knows who he is. No one. Do you know about Banksy? Banksy one time, let me tell you a quick story, and then we'll get back to MMA
So
talk.
you're saying that's Banksy art right there?
Yeah, Banksy art. So what he does is he has graffiti, he spray paints, leaves. No one knows where he's at, okay? People have literally stolen bricks that had his graffiti on. There was one time where they actually found a picture of a Banksy art. They put it in this art showcase. They were going to give it away. Banksy went into the art museum and set it up to where once it was sold, it went into a paper shredder and was destroyed forever.
Wow.
He's the fucking greatest of all time. That's why I like Calderwood. Plus, she's a badass fighter. So there you go. There's your Banksy story for the day. Proper 12. You want the sign? You got to share. Tag 3 friends, like this. Yes. Thank you so much for watching the stream, too. We greatly appreciate you. We're coming up on the co-main. It's only going to get barn burning from here. Super excited for this co-main. Michael Chandler, Dan the Hangman Hooker, and a big fight in the lightweight division. I think of this as like a 4-man tournament, if you will. I don't know if what's going to happen with the lightweight championships, but I do know that this is a little 4-man tournament between Chandler, Hooker, Poirier, and McGregor. We don't know what's going to happen with Khabib. Stick seems to think he's got the inside scoop, and he says that Khabib is coming back.
I said that, like...
You said that right after he announced he was retired. You're like, fuck that. He's coming back. He is still in the testing pool.
Okay, so... I mean, not to get too deep into it, but he lost his dad, right?
Yeah.
And I lost my dad about 3 years ago. And he lost his dad, and he got in the ring, and he was doing it for the memory and all that good stuff. And I know what the mindset is in that situation. But then once it's over, you realize, oh, it's over.
When those emotions kind of, they don't go away because it's always there.
Never, right. But at the same time, like you get back to normal life eventually.
Yeah.
And that's why I immediately thought, like, that's just a rash decision right now. He's doing it in honor of his father. All due respect to him.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, he's going to be sitting there bored as hell and like, you know what? My dad would want me to fight, too.
Do you think that... I mean, obviously, he's got to come back to face Conor, but let's be honest. If Conor loses tonight, that fight doesn't happen.
No, I know. That's why Conor's got to win tonight.
Yeah.
Second round TKO. Second round KO.
Brought to you by Proper 12.
That's right. Second round KO.
Yeah. Well, listen, I want to say thank you for, you're staying here, you're producing, you're making this look awesome. Thank you. But I don't...
You can't even see it, so you don't even know.
No, I can see it right here. I got it right here. But I will say, I think Khabib does stay retired. I think
No way.
I gave you your props. I was like, hey, you're doing great with this, but you're fucking wrong when it comes to Khabib.
Yeah,
he's in the testing pool.
You said that early, and now look, it's been hinting closer and closer towards me than yours.
I think it's going to very much depend on what happens tonight. If both the co-main and the main are fights, I think Khabib says, why would I come back to do a mediocre fight with somebody?
No.
Sure, 30-0 is great, but at the same time, what do I have to prove? They just announced.
It's not about that for these guys, though. It's just about the challenge. It's about climbing the mountain. Like, you can climb Mount Everest, but you know what? They want to do it again because they want to prove that they can still do it. And, they're still these guys, I'm not saying they're ego-driven, but they're driven by the fact that they're the best.
Yeah.
And they need to be the best. And whenever they think somebody looks better than them, it's like, no. I'm the fucking best.
You know what would bother me the most? I'm a numbers guy. I couldn't retire at 29-0. It's
Right.
an odd number.
Wouldn't that be weird?
I want to retire at 30-0.
Right.
And listen, Floyd Mayweather's great. He's what, 50-0? But listen, it's boxing. It's a different world. Like MMA, you're in literally brawls. You're on the ground. You're standing up. You're trying to survive. And I look at Khabib. I know he's still in the testing pool, but I don't know, man. I don't think that there's a fight out there for him other than GSP. And GSP's old
but
as
it may
shit.
not come this year. It may not come next year. It may come in 3 years when he
comes out of the shadows, out of the mountains of Dagestan.
Yeah, it's like Rocky IV. He's
Yeah.
just been training, running through the snow with like elk shit over his head. And he's just gonna come back. And that's the thing. I'm saying, it takes time to get over what that trauma causes you.
Yeah.
And you could see after that fight, he just let it all out of him.
Who do you think wins in the rematch between Conor and Khabib?
I always hate picking against Conor, but
Yeah.
Habib's a bad man, and I love Conor, but this is late Conor, this isn't prime Conor anymore. But I'm interested to see tonight Conor, because they said he changed his train regimen.
Yep.
He's changed a whole lot of people around him,
Andy wants to stay
hooligans.
Andy wants to stay at 155. He doesn't want to go down to 145. He doesn't want to go to 170. He wants to stay at 155. So
The
anything could happen.
The artist may be back.
Yeah,
I'm excited about that.
I am too, man. I'm pumped. I think that this fight tonight proves if we have a new Conor McGregor, and really if you were to say, hey, it's the same old Conor McGregor, well, then maybe we'll get a 40-second knockout because that's the same old Conor McGregor. Conor is one of those fighters to where he makes people from all walks of life watch his fight. It's nuts. You and I were talking about it. He has a certain star power that we haven't seen since Mike Tyson.
Yeah, to me, that's what he is. He's our generation's Mike Tyson. When Conor walks in the room, you feel it. There's energy shift. He talks a lot of shit. Sometimes it doesn't make any sense, but it's still amazing.
Yeah.
He shows up with his crew of hooligans and throws chairs through bus windows.
Yeah.
It's just gangster shit that we love to see.
Yeah, I'm excited. I think, when you look at the co-main and the main, it doesn't get much better than this when it comes to pay-per-views. I mean, I can't think of a better co-main to complement the main event. And look at him, coming in a fucking Rolls Royce. This is some Mike Tyson shit. This is some Mike Tyson back in the day was fucking wearing the designer.
Yeah, Mike Tyson would have a tiger in the back of his Rolls Royce, but outside of that, they're similar, man.
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
Yeah.
I'd have sex with him.
Well, that would be incest because he's in your bloodline. It's kind of weird. Let's not get weird about it. But somebody said, how are you guys doing on my bookie so far? Hey, listen, you still got time to bet. We got the co-main coming up and the main event. Promo code Woodward, all one word, Woodward, and match your bonus up to 50%. So listen, if you put in $1,000, they'll give you an extra $500. That is
$1,500.
I gave him the same math question earlier, so it's not I mean, it is impressive.
It's like going back to high school.
Yeah.
Tell about the sign.
Yeah, hey, the sign. I saw a sign, and it opened up my eyes, and it is right there. We want to hook you up with it. It is the Proper 12 Irish whiskey sign. It is a thing of beauty. What is so funny?
Never, ever fucking quote Ace of Base on this ever again. Ever,
I'm sorry.
ever.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to be, anyway. Yeah. All you got to do.
He's trying to appeal to everybody.
I know. I'm trying to be hip and shit. I know music and stuff. All you got to do, like this, share this, and tag 3 friends. Now, listen, I'm going to tell you, and I hope that you're listening right now, you need to make sure that your status is set to public when you share it, because I'm going to go through, I'm going to select somebody, I'm going to do it right, I'm going to go through, hey, we're going to pick a winner. If you have it set to private, I'm not going to see that you shared it. So make sure that you share it. I'm going to actually look to see where we're sitting right now, and I'm going to shout out to the couple people. You're not winning the sign. I'm just giving you a shout out. Shout out to Lynn. Shout out to a lot of people on here that have watched the watch parties before, and really I want someone who is an MMA fan winning this sign. If I see that this sign is on the fucking Oakland County, Wayne County Craigslist next week, I'm coming to your house and I'm stealing it back from you. I want this to go to a dedicated MMA fan.
Because they're not going to sell it.
Right.
They're going to hang it up and appreciate it.
Yeah, and you have to. I mean, this is something, and shout out to Luke. He tagged his friends. Nick did the same and is also sharing it around the world. We appreciate you, brother. Shout out to Christian, who's on here. Ben. That's a shit ton of monsters. I need one. Let me tell you, man.
We've got cases. Take some.
Yeah, I'm feeling it right now. I'm feeling the energy. This fight I'm excited for,
Me
man.
too, man.
There is a lot that Chandler can show in this fight. If you don't know the backstory about Michael Chandler, he is a former 3-time Bellator champ. He decided to test free agency. Dana White picked him up. This is his first fight. So this is really a Bellator versus UFC matchup, and that's what makes this so intriguing. Chandler said, I couldn't leave MMA without having my shot at the UFC. I think he's got a real legit chance against Hooker, man. I do. I
know.
I think, the reach advantage goes to Hooker. The zombie strength goes to Hooker. But this goes into, the second and third round. Not saying that Hooker has cardio issues, but Chandler gets stronger as he goes. Like, he's got that cardio to fucking be able to hang with the big boys.
But his chin, he's been dropped. Mm-hmm. And so Hooker and his knees, which I'm sure it's going to be in the highlight reels.
And I mean, look at Poirier. Poirier was taking some fucking shots from him.
He was.
Here's the thing. I feel as though people from Australia and New Zealand are cut from a different cloth.
They're tough.
You look at someone like Mark Hunt, right? He is a Kiwi. You look at someone like Dan Hooker. He is a Kiwi. You look at someone like Israel Adesanya. I mean,
Tai Tuivasa.
Yeah. You're drinking
Bam
out of
Bam.
a fucking shoe, man.
Yeah.
You're
Savages.
It's so, the way you're raised and the way that you're brought up is so apparent that there is some strong fucking genes in New Zealand, Australia, that region. You look at my fight of the year, and I talked to you about this, Ace, and everyone is saying JJ versus Wei Lee. There was, I'm trying to think, Figueiredo got some votes. My fight of the year last year was Poirier and Hooker. That to me
that fight was amazing.
I tell you, Stick mentions late at night he watches The Office. It just turns his brain off, and I get that. I do that a lot too. I watched the Poirier Hooker fight at least a dozen times, and I know the result, but it's just it's so soothing and so it's just like watching a chess match, and that's what this whole lightweight division is. This is a 4-man tournament, and I really think whoever puts on the best performance is either going to go up against Oliveira for the title, or I don't think Khabib's coming back. Stick and I were just talking about this. I don't think Khabib's coming back.
I don't think he is either.
But I don't know.
He's coming back.
He might, but I lean more towards he's not.
What do you do with the title, though?
It becomes a vacant title. And actually, this mini tournament we're in is going to, decide
who. So it would either be Chandler versus Conor or Chandler versus Poirier or Hooker versus. But let's be honest, man. I love Dan Hooker. I think he's fucking great. I think Oliveira should have faced Chandler if we're going to play this game. Why is Paul Felder should have been in there face Chandler. Yeah. I like Dan Hooker, but you just lost to Dustin Poirier. Why are you even in this little mini?
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Again, this is what I heard.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted to take the Chandler fight.
And Hooker said,
put me in that bitch. Plus, it's a Conor co-main event. Hell yeah. That's what I heard.
Okay. I mean, if that's the case, props to Hooker. And I could totally see him doing that because he's one of those, he's the 155
Because actually, when he got in, he wanted Ferguson, Conor, or Poirier. Those were the three names he wanted.
I don't even want to talk about Ferguson.
And he ended up getting, obviously, Hooker, who I think's a bad matchup for him.
I don't even want to talk about Ferguson. It's so upsetting, dude.
I know.
My wife asked me the last time that we hosted a watch party. She's like, "Did your fighter win?" Because she knows I'm a big Ferguson guy. And I said, "I don't want to talk about it."
The Gaethje fight or the Oliveira?
Oliveira.
Oh man, that was bad.
Yeah. So Michael Chandler, 3-time Bellator lightweight champ. Which, if you don't know, when you're a 3-time champ, it's not that you won 3 times in a row. It's that you had to go back and get the title. I mean, you can be 3 times, but Chandler has lost it, then got it back.
This is his UFC debut, though.
This
is
crazy.
A big deal. This is a big deal.
This is like, I don't think people realize how big of a fucking fight this is. This should never headline a fight night.
No.
Like, this is pay-per-view quality shit right here.
pay-per-view.
Chandler was Bellator's face for the longest time, and now he's over in the UFC facing Dan Hooker. It's woo. And then next up we got fucking Poirier and McGregor. God, man. I mean, we really have like the best jobs ever. When you think about it, it doesn't get. Like,
And he's all America, like straight up.
Freedom!
Yes.
Hell yeah! All right, here he comes. Dan Hooker.
Shout out to my sister and her husband in North Carolina. They texted me that they're watching. So,
that's
Aziza
awesome.
and Mo, what's up?
Yeah, so I mean, Dan Hooker coming off a decision loss to Dustin Poirier, and then of course Michael Chandler, UFC debut, former Bellator champ. Let's see what you guys got in the comments for who you're picking.
I'd really like to see what everybody else thinks. I got Dan Hooker. I think by decision is how it's going to end.
You know what's bothering me, and I have to fix it right now?
What's that?
He's got his hood up.
Oh, yeah.
It's bothering me.
Take the hood off, right?
Yeah, I just feel like
It's kind of warm.
I promise I haven't been drinking. I felt like he needed to breathe a little bit, you know? So here we go, Dan Hooker. He really, you know who he reminds me of? Korean Zombie.
Yeah.
He's
the lightweight version.
Jeremy
of
Piven. Look at him.
Oh, all kind of celebrities.
Post Malone. I was saying Hooker, but then I heard Vessel of Violence. What? Hell yeah. Yeah, everybody's watching this tonight, man.
Yeah.
So we got 1 vote for Hooker, 1 vote for Chandler. Okay. Whoo! Dan Hooker finished 17-20, 10 knockouts, 7 submissions, 6 highest striking rate in the UFC.
Still got Chandler, bro.
I don't know, man. I really want Chandler to win late in the fight. I just want Chandler to win late in the fight, and really, I think
it'll be good for his story too.
It really will.
Yeah.
He came in, he did that war.
Yep.
I mean, man, but Hooker
is tough. You can't knock this dude out. You can't take him out.
No, you can't. I mean, here we go.
All right, little respect.
And Hooker's got definitely got a height advantage too.
Yeah, height, reach.
Yeah. And if I'm not mistaken too, Hooker has more fights as well.
Yeah.
Yep. So Hooker's got 7 subs, 10 KOs. Chandler's got 7 subs, 9 KOs. So very similar in the sense of, you know, how they put their opponent out. Chandler's ready, man.
Yeah,
Look,
he
looks relaxed.
He's in great shape too.
Yeah. He looks relaxed.
Let's see what he does, man.
Hooker looks ready to go to war.
You know, with this kind of fight, the fans win. Because it's going to be a great fight.
100%. 100%. Yeah. Yeah. So here we go. 30 years old for Dan Hooker. 6 feet tall, 75-inch reach. So he's got, 3.5-inch reach advantage? Mm-hmm. Did I really do that? 75 to 6?
3.5, yeah. I had to. I suck at math. Yeah, 3.5.
Oh.
And like a 6-inch height advantage, though.
Yeah. How many takedowns do you see Chandler getting? Because, I mean, Chandler is a wrestler.
He is, but man, Hooker is tough to take down.
Yeah.
Just watch his fights.
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time he got taken down.
This is a pretty close fight, though, because Chandler is the underdog at 110. 115 is even money. So, I mean, only by 5 points there. 21-5. Whew, man.
But if there's going to, I mean, I don't see it being more than 1 if he gets him down. Maybe 2 at most.
Really?
Yeah, man. I'm telling you. Dan Hooker is good with his takedown defense.
Yeah. All right, I'm pumped for this fight.
Yep.
I'm excited. All right, Dan Hooker. I mean, how does he make 155?
I don't know. He's huge,
The dude is 6 feet tall, 156 pounds. He came in at 156. Luckily, it wasn't a championship fight, so he didn't have to get down to 155. No. He is the 140 favorite, fighting out of New Zealand.
Yep. Trains with Israel Adesanya.
Yep.
The champ in middleweight.
You know what? We next time that we do this, we should get like fog machines, and when they do like the main that comes on, we should dim the lights like how they do and mist it.
Ooh, I like it.
Everybody doing all right over there? They're so quiet. All right, here we go. Round one. Let's go.
Conor McGregor's next too.
Go. Oh, I'm excited.
I'll be honest, as crazy as it sounds, like this is one I was almost as interested in with this fight and the main event.
Yep. Chandler.
Really interested in seeing Chandler, how he performs in the UFC.
And he's shorter, man. I mean, I didn't realize
dude, there's a big height advantage.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like
But he's pressing it.
all over again.
Yeah. This is Volkanovski's like,
Yep.
let's get
That's
it.
also his teammate, Volkanovski.
Yeah. A little bit of feeling out process here. Oh, he's like, he put his hands down like, let's go.
Yeah. He's being aggressive. He's moving forward.
Hooker can take a shot. He's waiting. He's like, come on.
He's trying to counter him.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he's trying to do.
Yep.
That's another thing he's good at. He inside leg kicks, outside leg kicks.
Yep. And that's what you have to do with a tall fighter. Like, you got to break him down. Like, Hooker looks very hesitant,
He
man.
does.
He knows the shot's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's definitely, if you notice, he's ducking down a little. He's
Yeah.
he's doing those
He's got
little.
to avoid a shot.
Yep.
Yeah. That's a good point, Chris. I think there's a lot of, fear in his mind, too. I mean, if you lose to a former Bellator guy, that doesn't look good on your record.
Right. And he takes your spot, really.
Look at Chandler's like, come on, he's putting his
getting
hands down.
frustrated.
Yeah. I mean, I hope that
right to the body.
we're less than 2 minutes into it, but I hope that, we start throwing and banging here, folks.
No, it's going to happen.
Yeah. Ooh, nice body shot from Chandler. Don't forget, if you want that proper 12 sign, like, share, tag 3 friends. Going to be given away right before McGregor walks out, or as he's walking out. Chandler definitely with the octagon control here.
Yeah, definitely.
Making Dan run some laps. I mean, and Hooker's got the reach, so you need to be throwing more leg kicks. Chandler is definitely
he's trying to get him to the cage, too.
Yeah, and he's getting some shots in on
Hey, look,
Hooker.
he could throw hands,
Yeah,
too.
he is really.
He
Hooker,
doesn't want to take him down. He wants
He's
to
more
knock him out.
known as a wrestler.
yeah, Hooker needs to start throwing some shit because Chandler's getting some shots off right here.
Like a bulldog.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
is.
About 10 of them in that
American little
Yeah,
bulldog.
yeah, he's hungry. I mean, what is Hooker faced
He wants to
by?
make a statement, too. This is his UFC debut.
But he's
Dana
doing
White's in
that
the
duck.
audience.
Chandler drops Hooker.
But look, he's going to get back up.
What is going on, Chandler? Is the fight over? What is happening? Chandler is UFC debut. Knocks out Dan Hooker. Holy shit.
Okay.
What the fuck just happened?
Hey, he belongs. That's all you need to know.
Holy
He
shit.
belongs.
Holy fuck, I never expected that in
Me
the first
neither.
round.
What's his camp? Is he chilling?
Damn.
America!
America! Fuck yeah! He trains out of Sanford MMA in Florida.
Dude, he's like a pit bull, man.
Wow.
For real.
Welcome to the UFC,
I
Michael
wish we could hear who he's
Chandler.
gonna call. This is your opportunity to call somebody out.
You fucking call for the Conor
You
fighter
call for
Khabib.
Conor. Yeah.
Holy shit.
He was being way more hesitant than he normally is.
That's
You
what's
notice that?
crazy. Hooker threw. I mean, I want to see the stats of how many shots Hooker threw. It was 1/10 of what Chandler was throwing.
Yeah, he didn't throw any. He threw a couple of little leg kicks.
What
That
a
was like,
that's a fucking superstar debut right there.
that's huge.
His fucking stock just went through
Co-main
the
event
roof
of a Conor fight, first round knockout.
against
it
the
doesn't
top,
get any better than
against
that.
the top 10 lightweight and comes in and just fucking
Right to the body and then overhand left.
overhand
Boom.
left, and he
Dropped
was
him.
setting up that shot.
He was
ducking,
kept ducking. Exactly. I saw that the whole time.
It's like a fucking Mike Tyson character, bro.
Yeah.
It's Punch Out. Like,
Yeah.
Little fucking Michael Chandler came to play, and holy
Yeah, he did.
shit. No one predicted that. A first round
No.
KO against Dan
No.
Hooker?
Actually, the favorite was Dan Hooker. That was
Yeah,
that
Mike
was
Broadwell said it. Did not see that coming.
was my
I
pick.
did not either, man.
Right.
Holy shit. Wow.
I love when they show the reaction to the commentators.
Where is Israel Adesanya crying somewhere in a room? Jesus. Well, this broadcast is brought to you by Proper 12 and Monster Energy. Oh, man. That was nuts.
I know.
What a debut. When you think about I can't think of a better debut.
Me neither. Wow. That's the best one to date.
You gotta feel, and you know what? I feel for Dan Hooker because he's from New Zealand. He still has to wait until March till he can go home.
Yeah.
He literally has to go back into a hotel room in Abu Dhabi. He cannot go back to New Zealand because of the restrictions until March.
Yeah.
He's got to just sit there. It's got to fucking suck. Imagine just sitting there.
Oh, yeah, it'd be so horrible to just sit at Abu Dhabi all day with naked women serving me great.
Tell him.
Nick said I saw that coming.
I'm sure he's taken care of.
Nick, I want to see your bet slip. I want to see your bet slip where you saw that coming.
Look at that first round, 2 minutes and 30 seconds in the first round.
Wow. Holy. Wow. That is crazy. That is
When I leave, I want to hear who he calls out.
I cannot believe that. That honestly, I'll tell you this. Between you and I had Chandler in the third round.
Yeah, so you did have Chandler. I know that.
So I'm watching this fight, and I'm like, he's looking good.
Yeah.
If he just pressures him, throws a couple shots, gets the third round, because Hooker doesn't fall down for anybody.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? He'll get him in the third. He got him in the first.
Got him in the first.
That is, whew, wow. My bladder's about to explode, so I'm gonna get up and go. You know.
Here it is again.
Tell the people about the propers.
Boom! That left hook.
Even Jim Rome said, "Wow."
Awesome debut for Michael Chandler in the UFC. First round knockout of Dan Hooker. I'm gonna be honest. I had Dan Hooker winning the fight, but I'm not mad. I'm not mad at that. Stick, what do you think of the American knocking out the Australian?
Oh, I'm always down for Americans knocking the shit out of everybody.
Hell yeah.
The only time you'll actually see me rooting against an American is the next fight.
Right. Conor McGregor, because that's your bloodline, though.
Yeah, you know,
That's your people's.
blood over water, but yeah.
Hell yeah.
No, you could just see
He was definitely more aggressive, pressing the action.
Well, the reason I said Pitbull too is he just looks stocky.
Yeah.
He's got this big, broad chest, and like when you push him,
Look at him. He's like an American Pitbull.
Dude, and he just came in and popped him, man.
He did.
Like a body shot and then the right.
But Dan Hooker's a lot more aggressive normally, so he was being very hesitant, if you noticed me and Art talking about that, because he normally, I don't know, he comes off a lot more, I don't know, aggressive.
Sometimes you could play it too safe, man.
Yeah, that's what happened here.
Because he had the reach advantage. All he had to do was just keep popping jabs at the guy, or keep some front kicks. Or one of my favorite things that is allowed in MMA and not boxing, obviously, is when you could just like keep chopping at that front leg.
Hell yeah! Like chop him down.
Sometimes you could tell, like, oh, by the third round, this dude's not going to be able to have any power because they're limping around. Yep. But he I don't know. He was waiting for him for some reason, and when you wait, sometimes you get caught. And dude got caught.
He did.
Like, look how fired up that guy is.
Oh, Conor McGregor's fighting next. So you know how many eyeballs are watching right now?
Right.
And then for that to be your debut, I mean, you can ask for anything at this point from the UFC. They're going to give it to you.
Yeah, he just called out the world. He said he wants to fight anybody, anywhere, anytime. Next thing you know, he's going to be fighting one of those Ryan kids.
Yep. And he is an all-American wrestler.
Boom, left. Boom. Boom, boom, boom.
He was just kind of, he was fainting.
Look, rabbit, boom, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
He gave him every opportunity.
10 to the back of the head.
He gave him the opportunity.
And then this shit.
Yeah, like, I know. He kind of fumbled a little bit, but whatever.
Fumbled a little bit? Like,
he did a little backflip.
I would die if I tried to do a backflip off the top of the octagon.
He got it.
So, yeah, Conor McGregor fight coming up next, though.
That's it.
Get over here,
That's
Art.
That proper.
You ready to do this, man? We've been talking about this literally for months.
Yeah.
Months.
Yeah.
So now with this one, I have Conor within the first 2 rounds.
Really?
That's my prediction.
Okay.
Hopefully I get that right at least versus my co-main event, which I had Dan Hooker winning that one.
Wow. Here we go. The main event, man. And I mean, really, let's talk about what fights we would like to see in 2021. Okay, we got all the time in the world to talk about.
Stuff that's already booked or stuff that we want to see?
I think it's stuff that we want to see.
Okay.
Obviously, with Conor, we want to see him fight, at least 2 more times.
Yeah.
I mean, really, do this, do a summer card, do an end of the year card. You know?
He sounds like, from the sounds of it, he wants to stay active.
Yeah,
so that's good.
And I hope it happens. I hope that Conor does stay active. When you think about it, his last time in the UFC, January 20th, 2020. I mean, it's been a year and 3 days since he's been in the octagon. You got to wonder if that has anything to do with, his comeback. I don't think that there's ring rust when it comes to certain fighters. Dominic Cruz being one of them. Dominic Cruz has had massive injuries. He's come back and he's put on performances. Obviously, against Henry Cejudo,
not so much.
That was
a long layoff too.
It was a long layoff, and
Henry Cejudo's good.
And I tell you what, the fight with Casey Kenny, Dominic Cruz, that's going to be a banger. But he does say, yes, Nick, you're right. Conor does say he wants to fight. I think he said like 7 times or something. Like someone will have to don't quote me on that, but when I look at the future for Conor McGregor, it all depends on this fight. It really does. I mean, Conor McGregor is sure, he's always going to be a star, but we've seen it happen before with Amanda Nunes and Ronda Rousey. She took that star away, and she took that star power with her, and Ronda Rousey, kicked bricks and went away. When I think of the top fights that I want to see this year, as far as McGregor goes, I think he does fight more than one time. I think he fights twice. I think what happens is he goes after the Manny Pacquiao fight, which is god awful. Like, honestly, I don't want to see him fight.
Me neither.
Old man Manny Pacquiao. I don't. I'd love to see him. If he wins tonight, he's fighting Khabib. That's the only fight that would make sense for Conor. And I think, I'll tell you this, I'm gonna predict the future here. If he loses tonight, Dustin Poirier is going to fight for the vacant title. Khabib's not going to come back.
He won't come back for Dustin.
If Conor wins tonight, Dana does the post-fight press conference, and you can mark my words, he says, I'm getting Khabib back in the octagon. We're doing Conor Khabib too.
Yeah.
I mean, and he'll do whatever it takes. The only problem is, and this is what people don't understand, Khabib doesn't fight for money. He fights for legacy. He already beat Conor. Why fight Conor again? Sure, money would be great. He's set for life.
Yeah, he doesn't need the money.
He's the richest man in Dagestan. You don't need much in that area. You're in the fucking mountains fighting bears. Bears don't care about money.
They care about honey.
They care about honey. Yeah, right. If you're going to pay Khabib in honey, then maybe he'll come back. But, I mean, regardless, this fight here, it's going to be huge. Here's what I would love to see happen. I would love to see it be a super close fight and even go to a decision so we get another one.
You want a third?
Oh, I would love it. I mean, it just depends on how this goes, though, because it's Conor McGregor. He fucking knocks people out in 40 seconds. He knocked Jose Aldo out, one of the greatest of all time, in 13 seconds.
Yep.
And literally, they showed the footage similar to Jorge Masvidal, where he was doing it in training camp, of that fucking hook shot.
Yep. He was prepping for it.
I mean, what he did to Cowboy... It saddens me, man.
Yeah.
I remember I watched this last year. It's so crazy to think about it now because now
It was a year ago, yeah.
We're in the Woodward Sports Studio. We're doing live broadcasts. This is a dream come true because last year I was in my fucking underwear watching this by myself, just sitting there. 40 seconds later, I was like, well, there goes $70. And I turned it off, I'm hoping that this fight goes past 2.5 rounds. That would be great.
That would be great.
I don't want to see a quick flash knockout. I want to see Dustin put on the performance that I know that he can and make it a dogfight.
He has to survive the first 2 rounds. He has to really survive the first round because that's a tornado.
Yeah.
Conor comes in hard the first 2 rounds, but the first round is a hurricane.
He's throwing nuclear bombs your way. I mean, look at what he did the first time, man. But this is the thing. People don't understand this. This was so many years ago, 6 years ago. Nick commented, Art, do you want to see, or who do you want to see in Paul versus McGregor fight? I'm totally kidding. I would love nothing more than for Conor McGregor to shut that dude the fuck up. I would love it.
It would have to be an MMA, though.
It would have... No, let him do boxing. Conor can box. They're coming out to the octagon now. Are we picking our winner?
I already gave you guys my pick.
Are we picking our winner right now for the LED sign? Ooh. I think we should. I think we should do it. Listen, I'm going to give you guys right now 30 seconds. If you are in the chat right now, you've got 30 seconds to share this. Then I'm going to refresh. I'm going to roll through the Rolodex. Make sure it's public. Share, tag 3 friends, like this post. 30 seconds. I'm going to put a timer on my phone. No, I'm not. I'm just going to count. So count in your head to 30. We can't.
We can't. We'll go until Dustin starts walking down a little.
Yeah. Well, I think
that'll be about
I
30
think Dustin's the last person to come out. Yeah.
Oh, you're right. He's ranked higher. That's
Yep.
right now, currently.
Yep. So he'll right now, if you want that sign, it is on the screen right now. Proper 12. It is a rare 1 of 500. Can Art count that high? Yes, I can. Josh said, "Let's fucking do this." Look at him.
Here comes Conor McGregor.
All right, I'm gonna refresh this, and we're gonna pick a winner, boys and girls. All right, let's see here. Technology. Let's grab this. Somebody is going to win this Proper 12 sign. I'm gonna slide through here. Let's see what we got. I'm going.
Here comes Conor.
It's slow to roll, but we're getting it. I want to make sure that I get everybody
live.
on the shares.
We are live. Giving away that Proper 12 sign.
Hang on, I'm getting it to where everybody's popping up so I could do a quick, come on. There's a lot of shares on here, so I appreciate it greatly, guys. All right, I'm going to scroll up in a second and just pick someone. I got to let everything load first. All right, I'm scrolling. Let's see, back, forth, and it is going to Brandon Hoser, right?
Maybe that's Hauser.
Hauser. Brandon Hauser, you have won the Proper 12 Irish Whiskey sign. Congratulations. Brandon tagged Tyler, and Austin, so you did everything you were supposed to do. You liked it. You are walking away with that 1 of 500 Proper 12 neon sign. Congratulations.
Don't sell it on Craigslist.
Yeah, don't sell it on Craigslist. Brandon, I'm going to take a picture of your name. What I need you to do, brother, is send us a DM right now if you're watching. You are walking away with that Proper 12 sign. And this broadcast brought to you by Proper 12 and also Monster Energy. So we got Conor coming out. He's got his whole camp there. All 3 guys. His striking coach, John Kavanaugh. Oh, man, there's nothing like a Conor McGregor card. There just isn't, man. I'm pumped.
Some stats.
Brandon, you did win. He's in the chat right now. You did win, brother.
Out of his 22 wins, he finished 20 of them with 19 knockouts.
Woo!
Here we go.
Brandon, you did win. I need you to send Woodward Sports a DM or a message, and we'll get your address. If you could come to the studio, pick it up, that would be great. And yeah, you won. Congratulations, man. Let's go.
Definitely the smaller cage.
People are saying, yes, you won. Congrats. Yes, I'm going to like it too, man. Congratulations. I'm going to say, send us a DM, just in case. Send technology. All right, so here we go. Man, McGregor looks ready.
He looks good, man.
Bald McGregor looks so weird, man.
Bald McGregor?
Yeah.
That's focused McGregor, I'm telling you.
Yeah. I mean, he's got the shine. You know he shaved right before he went out, too. You know?
That's a freshie. I like seeing the different people tweeting.
That's awesome. Congrats, man. All right. The Notorious. That was my... Can you give me an Irish accent? Give me.
I got to think of when he talks. The Notorious.
You got to say, like, I predict these things.
I predict these things. Is that how it goes?
Here we go. Dustin Poirier coming out. You know, I will say this. I will shed a tear for Dustin Poirier if this ends in a round. This it will
be blasphemy.
Will upset me, man. Main event time. All right, so let's see. I mean, and really, when you think of what is at stake with this rematch,
this has big stakes.
This has huge stakes. I mean, if Dustin Poirier...
You might as well say winner is getting a title fight. I mean, assuming Khabib doesn't come back, the winner of this is getting a title shot.
And listen, I would say even if Khabib does come back, like, I would say if he comes back, the GSP fight, like... It's not going to happen. Dana's already said it's not happening.
He's not interested in
You know, is Dustin Poirier getting a title shot? Is Conor McGregor getting a title shot? I think more importantly than the results of this fight is what Dana White says in the post-fight.
I'll be listening.
Because, I mean, the dude, it's really, there's a vacant spot. There's like this hole in the lightweight's heart right now of who's going to get this this title shot. So
correct.
Yeah, so here we go.
It's what we've been waiting for.
What is going on? Seems like a little bit of
extra people, huh?
Yeah, well, Dustin was saying something. It looked like a little bit of confusion as he's ungowning. Mike Brown there, and Pitbull, Thiago Alves in his corner as well. Man, I'm excited. I'm so pumped. This is it right here. This is something that us here at Woodward Sports and Ace and myself have been talking about
6 years in the making.
I mean, it really is. Like, if you're a UFC fan, this is before the Reebok sponsorship.
Yep.
This is like, the Spike TV days almost. I mean,
Conor wasn't Conor yet.
Yeah, Conor wasn't even Conor yet. This was the development. Dana doesn't want GSP to beat another one of his champs and walk away. He did it to Bisping. He doesn't want it to happen to Khabib. Let's see. I want everyone, if you're in this right now, give us your predictions. What do you got? You got Dustin in 3, Conor end of the second.
Man, Dustin. Who said Dustin in 3?
That would be Nick.
That's a bold prediction, Nick.
Yep. Let's see your predictions. Wow, here we go.
Man.
And you know what I liked about this time around? There was no trash talk, really.
None.
It's for both of their foundations. Look at that.
Respect.
That's fucking great.
Yeah. Well, they talked about, they're both dads now.
Yeah.
They talked about it in the press conference.
Yeah. Conor in decision, says Joshua. That's a bold move, Cotton. That's what Brandon said. I don't know what you're referring to, Brandon. Yeah, this is, let's fucking go. Let's go, man. Main event. There's nothing like a Conor McGregor main event, especially when you've got somebody who's game like Dustin Poirier. Look at him. He's loose as a goose, man. He's dancing. What the fuck is going on? Both 32 years old. Both
pretty
5'9".
identical with everything.
156 for Dustin Poirier. 155 for the former champ. 72-inch reach for Dustin Poirier. 74-inch reach. I do not like that tail of the tape. That's weird.
I like the old one.
Yeah. Why? What the? There's people at the bottom.
I know.
Dana had to get his Howler Head
I was
whiskey
going to
in
say
there.
he's got to throw that in there.
I'm nervous,
Dana likes
Adam.
a businessman.
Adam, listen, you asked for our picks earlier, bro. I'm praying for you.
Second round knockout.
The second round knockout for Conor is what Stick is predicting.
Is Adam watching this? Adam, I am sorry about the co-main event prediction because I jacked him up on that one.
If Michael Conor beat up Cowboy with his fucking shoulder.
With his fucking shoulder.
$500 on Conor and 1. That's what Adam's got for a bet.
Damn. I mean, he could get it done in 1. That is very possible.
Make sure you got like 2 seconds. My bookie, put your bets in. Promo code Woodward. They'll match your deposit, but you better have quick fingers because it is main event time.
Damn, but if he can make it out of the second round, Poirier, man, it begins to favor him.
My heart is fucking racing right now, and I don't know if it's from the energy
And you're
drinks.
not even fighting.
Oh my God. I'm like, let's go. Let's go. I don't care that I have no voice tomorrow. I'm fucking pumped and ready. And big shout out to Adam, too. Couldn't do this without Adam, who came in early. Chandler did surprise us, too, and cost me money. That's what Adam said. I had him in the 3rd round, man. And when I texted you, what did I say? I said, Chandler, later in the rounds, I was surprised, too. So I don't like giving my picks.
Yeah.
I feel like they're sacred to me.
I get it.
And plus, you don't want to be wrong,
That, too.
Ryan, I know. I wish you could watch it, too. But listen, this is the next best thing. 2 of the best-looking men in Birmingham telling you what's going on. They're doing fight introductions right now. They're introducing Conor, 22-4. He's a -305 favorite. Let's hope and pray to the MMA gods that this isn't the first and last time we see Conor McGregor in 2021. I mean, the feeling that we have right now.
I think we're going to see him again.
I need this multiple times.
We're going to see him again.
What's up, Quantum? Let's go. Let's go. Chandler versus Conor would be a good fight. Listen, he proved himself, man. Yeah, sure, we were talking about it. You knocked out the number 6 ranked guy, but you came in from Bellator, which is the B League. So let's be real.
Here's what I think. Conor wins, obviously, especially in 1st or 2nd round, something like that. I don't think he's going to get that.
Look at that. Oh, I'd take a picture of it, even though we're live on the stream. I'm sorry, I had to.
We're good.
This is.
Did you get it?
I didn't get him with the arms wide open.
That's what you were
I'm
looking
sure
for.
it will be all over the internet.
You'll be able to find that. Yeah, I don't think Chandler gets that fight though if Conor wins in the first or second round.
I think they do. I don't know, man. There's so many fights at lightweight.
Yeah.
But listen, he's got to get through Dustin Poirier, a new and improved Dustin Poirier, who took on Justin Gaethje and knocked him out, who beat Eddie Alvarez, in my opinion, twice.
He did beat him twice.
He got the DQ because Eddie Alvarez illegally kneed him in the skull.
He beat him twice.
Yeah, he took on Max Holloway and beat him twice.
Yes.
Like, this isn't old Dustin Poirier. This is salon quality. That's why he's got the hair.
Exactly.
Like, you know, if you're going off for superstitions, let's look at it this way. Dustin Poirier was bald and he lost last time.
Here comes the face-off.
Yeah, here comes the face-off. Here we go. Here we go. This is it right here. That's
what you need right there.
That's it right there.
That's the
the money shot, baby. All right. God, I'm nervous, man. I'm so nervous. We gotta breathe. We gotta breathe. Eddie Alvarez, a bitch whose head bounced every time it was touched. Said Adam.
He's a former champion.
He's a former champ. How dare you? How dare you? Adam versus Conor next. All right, here we go. Round one.
Look. That's what you see that? He's a tornado. He doesn't even wait.
What just happened right there?
Look at that.
Come on. Conor's looking for that shot already. Round one. Number 4 ranked Conor McGregor. Number 2 ranked Dustin Poirier.
He's going to get caught, dude. I've already seen it.
See, Dustin's being too patient.
It, dude.
Wow,
I'm telling
Dustin's
you, dude.
got a couple shots off on Conor McGregor right now. He's got to get Conor to respect him. Nice leg kick from Dustin.
Man, his hands seem kind of low for my liking.
Oh, he's going for... Nice takedown from Dustin Poirier. Wow, Conor's backing up to the fence already. Knows this game. You got to stand up.
He'll get back.
Dustin's got the legs, though. He's got both the legs. Conor's looking like he wants to get up, and he can't. Dustin's trying to suck him in to bring his legs down.
My prediction was he's got the advantage on the ground.
Wow, he's got
Dustin
both
Poirier's
legs. That's very Habib-like, what he's doing right here. Grab both the legs and sweep under.
He watched that tape.
Wow. Picking him up.
Got back up, though.
Wow, he got back up, yep. Watch out for the eye pokes there, Conor.
Does he do the shoulders?
I know. He's going to do a shoulder. Oh, there's one shoulder.
He did it.
Yep, there's one.
I called it.
He puts it down and goes right back up with it.
That's exactly how he beat Cowboy.
Brandon's right. I've never been so nervous for a fight before. Another shoulder check from Dustin Poirier.
That's what he did to Cowboy.
You got to switch your head movement, man. Make him think which shoulder he's going to use. Nice behind the ear punch. Dustin switches the fence. I mean, it's got to be a clinching game when you're facing Conor.
Right. You can't stay in that range with Conor. He's going to knock your ass out. This is actually the kind of fight Poirier needs to be having.
Yeah, Poirier needs that dogfight. Put him up against the cage and make him work for it. I mean, if you get off of the fence right now, Conor's coming after you with nuclear bombs.
Yep.
Like, you have to be able to pace yourself.
You have to be in close.
Yeah.
It has to be.
And Conor's getting a couple shots in, some nice knees to the body. But
look,
right here,
he's going right
he's
for
going
it.
right
He
for
wants
the
to go down.
takedown again.
Because that's his best chance.
Yeah.
He definitely has the advantage.
And Conor isn't really defending the takedown. He's got 2 arms on one, which is good. But, I mean, he's got 1 hook under right now. Dustin's got 1 hook under. He's lifting up.
Yep.
He's going to go and look to sweep that leg. Conor's not letting it happen.
No, he got out of that.
Nice reversal on the fence.
Good. Oh, man, there goes that shoulder again.
Yeah, he's getting some good shoulder checks in. There we go. Dustin answering back, smiling a little bit, giving it back to him.
They're probably
He's talking to him.
I know they're talking mad shit right now.
I love it. 2:09 left in the first round. Does it make it out of the first round?
Let's see.
I mean, he
needs to push away.
Yeah,
Conor needs to push away.
Conor's got to push away.
Distance.
If you're going to do this clinch game with Dustin, it's not going to be a good night for you. I mean, sure, he's got the shoulder checks, but he's going to go for it again right here. He's got a shoulder open, doing some palm strikes to Dustin. Dustin's answering back with those shoulder checks.
It's already gone longer than their first fight.
Yes.
So that's already a win for Poirier.
Yep. Nice elbow from Conor McGregor.
Good elbow.
Now, see, Dustin's got to get close.
This is where he's dangerous, right?
Yeah.
Here.
This is where... Oh, wow. Nice hook from Conor McGregor. There we go. See, he's going to end up catching the knee.
Now he's ready for the...
Yep.
He actually wasn't expecting that takedown.
Yeah. Dustin can't play this striking game. Oh, wow.
You see that?
Nice 1-2 from Conor McGregor. That nice 1-2 from Conor. What are you doing, Dustin? Yeah. What are you doing? You can't get into a striking match with Conor McGregor in the first round. You're going to get pieced up like right there. Nice jab from Conor McGregor. Nice 1-2 again. Oh, he's just throwing. Yeah. Wow, see? Don't do that. What are you doing?
Because if you get caught, then you're
the first fucking round and you're talking shit. As he's piecing you up. Dustin's got to watch his mouth and just fucking fight. Do that in the 4th round.
Right. First 2 rounds, not so
30
much.
seconds left in the first round. Close fight. I mean, Dustin cannot do a striking match. Do a striking match in the 3rd or 4th round, man. Get fucking close and clinch strike with him. Conor's doing well.
Yeah.
Conor's looking for that shot. He's looking for that left. You can see it in his movement.
He's stalking him.
And he's talking. He's like, oh, look, I'm getting a jab. You're just going to piss Conor off, and he's going to get you with a left fucking hook.
Boom.
Sorry, Adam. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. He made it out of the first round. I feel bad for people like Adam who really...
Second round knockout, baby.
Second round knockout, he says. Let's go, guys. Not watching the fight, but you're making
it up against the cage. That's Dustin's advantage right there. That's where he'll do
Brandon,
best.
I appreciate it. This is why we do the watch parties, man. Brought to you by Proper 12 and Monster Energy. Brandon said, let's go, guys. Not watching the fight, but you're making the feels as if I was there. I appreciate that. Going in the first round.
Who do you give that round to?
I mean, really, dude, I don't know. Ask around. What do you think, Sapo?
Yeah, I think I might lean more McGregor.
McGregor?
More Conor.
He just clinched.
McGregor!
Look at those shoulder checks. I mean, and that's something that we didn't see until the Cowboy Cerrone fight. Now he's making it a normal thing.
Yeah, I think I lean more McGregor. That takedown was good. He did a little bit with that.
But hey, I mean,
he wobbled him.
He wobbled him there, but Dustin's got a chin.
He does.
This is going to be a dogfight, man.
Dustin's been in some wars.
Adam says, fuck me. $500 gone. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry.
What did he bet on the first round?
Yeah.
All right,
round
that's a good
2.
bet.
Here we go. Round 2. Conor early with the jab. Wow, made his leg buckle a little bit, but comes back with a 1-2. Conor McGregor.
See, Conor knows he doesn't want to go later than this.
Yeah.
Later than the second.
Right. And I mean, if you're Dustin, you want to make it out of the second round, man.
Yeah.
And Dustin answering back a little bit with a 1-2 there. Ooh, nice leg kick from Conor. Yeah. Ooh, goes for the head kick, misses. Dustin with another nice leg kick. Dustin throwing those jabs to kind of distract him. Now they're up against the fence.
Oh, man.
See, now if you're Dustin, get that clinch going and get up against the fence, man.
Yeah.
Wow, a nice hook from Dustin. Don't know if that landed. I couldn't see it from this angle. Ooh. He's pushing Dustin back with those shots. And when Dustin gets hits with heavy shots, he puts his hands down.
Yeah. 10-9. Yeah, everybody's saying 10-9 McGregor.
Yeah. Ooh. Conor's got a little mark under his eye, but other than that, he's looking good. Dustin's got to get close. I mean, he's got to get Conor's respect. Right now, Conor's just piecing off on him. Oh, takedown?
There you go.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Up against the fence, and he's going to... What was that?
Yeah.
I would have thrown an elbow.
With the elbow.
Yeah, so did I.
Matt Brown style. Oh, he got it again.
Come on. Oh, you got to stop with that shit.
Yeah.
I don't know why Dustin's doing that. You're not winning the fight. If you're winning the fight, go ahead and throw the little hand signs and the trash talk. But, dude, you're fighting for your life right now.
Right now, he's not winning
and
so
right
far.
now, you're down a round and a half. I mean, you know what he gets him with? He's getting him with those jabs and then moving to the side. And that's great. But you've got to put more work together. I mean, do you think Dustin's just riding the storm out until rounds 3 and 4?
Maybe. That's
Ooh,
possible.
wow, that was a nice duck out of that. But
He
nice shot from Conor McGregor. Switch it up. Now this is where Dustin needs to do some work, and he's doing it. He's doing some work. He's throwing shots. Conor doesn't have much to answer. He's got to get away from that fence. Ooh. He's throwing some shots. He's getting some shots in on McGregor. He's getting some. Wow! He knocked out Conor McGregor. Oh my God! Conor McGregor! Dustin Poirier knocks out Conor McGregor! Holy fuck! What just happened? Holy shit!
Oh my God!
Holy shit! Dustin Poirier knocks out Conor McGregor in the second round.
Holy
Holy shit!
I am speechless.
What the fuck just happened, dude?
Yo, the co-main and the main.
What the fuck just happened?
Apparently, we don't need any more Habibi. He can stay in the woods. We've got a new era.
You know Dana White ain't happy.
Oh, he's so sad. McGregor money.
I'm speechless, man.
That's his wife.
I'm fucking speechless.
Wow.
He's telling him, you son of a bitch. You made me wait 6 fucking years.
There you go.
Say something, Art.
I'm fucking speechless.
Honestly,
bro.
we're speechless.
Wow. Wow. I mean,
And McGregor was looking good.
wow. Yeah, and you know what? I'm gonna say this. Joy comes to me on Friday and says, "Want to put $100 on Poirier?" I should have fucking took it. Damn. You did?
Yeah, you have to.
Wow.
I won $100.
Hey!
Yay! Some people win, some money.
thanks
We were
to
all
her.
sandbagging
That's
here.
thanks to her husband, by the way.
sandbagging.
That's definitely because of you.
You won too?
Yeah,
You bet on
only
Poirier?
100.
Only
Well, it doesn't
100.
matter. You
Off
still
of a
won.
$5 bet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
Art had me hook up an account.
Wow. That
See, I like that though. I like the respect there.
that's
I
that's
thought they were sticking,
that's
but you know
nuts.
what? Even though I honestly thought McGregor would win, I like
Wow. I did not expect that. I expected maybe in the later rounds.
I need to clip that reaction.
What does Conor do from here? What do you do?
Let me pull up the rankings. I'll tell you. You know what? You ready for this? He's probably gonna go to that Pacquiao fight.
I mean, you
Right?
really have to, man. You really have to. Where else are you gonna go?
I want to see the one that dropped him though.
Yeah, I mean, he had him up against the fence.
I thought-
just shot.
It was the right hook.
Wow. Yeah, that right.
shot right
Yep.
there.
Yep. That's
Yeah, the left hook. Yeah.
he got him with his own weapon.
The first round, the way the first round was going, I thought for sure.
He got him with his own
I
weapon.
thought Conor was gonna knock him out.
It looked
This round.
nasty for
Did it?
Wow.
looked like
Damn, look at him. He's done.
Wow.
I honestly
He's gotta
had
hang it up
this-
now.
I had this feeling the whole time. Like
It was the right
Wow.
though. Watch.
Yeah.
was part of the
Boom! Wow, sat him
thought what
down
you said?
and put him out right there. I mean, he's out.
Yeah.
He's out. That wasn't like I'm wobbled. That's I
Damn.
got knocked the fuck out.
talking to
Poirier
him
just
and
sat back, sat back, sat back.
Wow.
I mean, that was still.
Yo, and you know what? Somebody had said, Brandon said in the comments, Jake Paul's gonna clown him now, and that's what sucks.
Oh yeah.
Now you got
Yeah.
some fucking
Oh,
YouTube kid.
Of course he is.
I mean that.
the fight.
Look at DC. That's from his, he's
Yo,
from his
we're gonna
hometown.
clip our reaction too
Oh
and
my
post
God,
it.
I'm gonna
'Cause-
clip that tonight.
Yeah. Look at McGregor's leg, said Nick. All right, we'll have to see if they show it again.
That's how McGregor retires, is with Jake Paul. Sad news.
Wow.
That's why I love
Wow.
this sport.
Yeah, I mean seriously, man. Anything could happen. Anything could happen. What a
Well, honestly, the whole card was upsets.
yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
That was shocking though. Still shocking.
He didn't give him no honest respect. That shit was a game. McGregor was just playing with him.
Wow.
He did.
I can't believe that.
Yeah.
That was yeah. Wow. So Dustin Poirier knocks out Conor McGregor in the second round. They're making it official right now, and then we're gonna wrap this up. Big shout out to Brandon, who's taken away the proper 12 neon. We will make
So you don't get choked out, right? What was your pick for the choke out?
Darren McCarty. Oh, if Conor McGregor wins, Darren McCarty.
If he wins.
Darren
Oh, so
McCarty,
you're-
no called, no showed. I'm not worried about it.
No shit.
Round 2, 2 minutes and 32 seconds into the first round.
That's a huge win.
Wow. Well, guys, thank you for watching this. This has been a dream come true to be able to, talk UFC fights and watch them and bullshit with you guys. Big shout out to Sapo, my wife, Chris, Stick Running Production, Adam, getting this all together and setting it all up. Big shout out to Proper 12, our sponsor, and also big shout out to Monster Energy. We appreciate you greatly. Make sure that you follow Art of Combat Pod on all of the social medias. Ace is going to do some recap tomorrow. We'll have a new episode of the Art of Combat podcast with Broadwell that will be going up on Monday, and obviously lots to talk about, man. This is crazy. Dustin Poirier tied for the most knockouts in UFC lightweight history with Edson Barboza and Melvin Gillard. Wow. Thank you so much for watching. Peace and love to you, And yeah, I'm speechless, man. Anything?
No.
No.
I mean, Dustin Poirier did his thing.
Yeah.
He's getting a title shot.
Oh, yeah.
He's getting a title shot.
Peace, guys. Thank you so much.